Here we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Intel Live on this Thursday, August 21st, 2025. I am your co-host along with my other just very charming, very attractive, very bold buddy, Alex. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, and it's great to have everybody here, and it's great to be here on Friday Eve, and very excited about all the things we're going to be covering today. We have an amazing build. We're going to be trying to make sure we make it to the top, and we have a great guest for you guys. So, no, it's great to be here, and also it's great here with you, Robbie. It's going to be amazing.
It is going to be amazing, and actually, it's funny enough, like Alex and I were chatting. What happened is last week we had Aaron, or his actual real name's Aaron, right? But I call him Aaron because that's what you call him, Alex. And he was on the show and he was telling us about APO. And then if you caught the Robitech live stream after that episode, I actually ended up trying APO. And believe it or not, just spoiler alert, we're actually going to show that it worked. Like, you literally can download performance, Alex. It's pretty crazy.
after so many years of saying, like, oh, just download more RAM. No, you cannot download more RAM.
But you can download performance. Yeah,
exactly. You can download performance with APO.
Which is actually pretty awesome. So anyway, guys, really excited. We have a really great show for you today. First and foremost, we're going to kick it off with game news, and then we're going to go into some PC building, and then afterwards we got a special guest to talk about overclocking, which I am really stoked about. Honestly, I would love to actually do an episode with some sub-ambient or whatever it was at some point in time where we do some overclocking, maybe do an overclocking class. I don't know if you guys would love to see something like that here on the show. And then we're going to play a game called Peak. Now, Peak is not a partner title. We just think it's going to be cool, so really excited to just get to have some shenanigans and play that. Alex, are you looking forward to it? I have not booted it or anything. I don't know anything about it. I'm coming off it like cold.
Me too. I downloaded it this morning. I'm like, oh, the show's today, not tomorrow. Let me download the game. So yeah, I was downloaded. I kind of just turn it on, actually launch it to make sure that the shaders are compiled before the game comes on. So I got that done. So no, we'll see. Pretty excited to see. And yeah, this is going to be another adventure for all of us together. Let's see how it goes. Pretty excited on that. But why so many gaming news? What's going on?
Why so much gaming news? Before I do that, somebody was saying this is the new Mod Workshop studio. There is no other Mod Workshop studio, guys. We've combined Intel Live. This is Intel Live Mod Workshop. We're on the Intel Live Mod Workshop set. There is no other set. We have combined them. So I just want to make it clear, you're going to see this one forever. This is not pre-vacation, Roby Lazy, anything like that. This is the normal show. So just get used to it now, okay? Let's go from there. Okay, so why so much game news? Because there is the largest game show in the, I think it's in the world. It may be the second.
I think so too.
I think it's the largest. 350,000 people are descending on Cologne, Germany right now for Gamescom. Alex and I are not there, but we still get to celebrate from afar, my friend.
Yes, as I said, we are very excited to see like all the games that have been releases, all the trailers. And I mean, there's so many trailers that it makes you feel like you're just watching a cargo train go by. It's just like.
Did you like that, Omar? You affirmed him. Omar affirmed you, and then because you got affirmed, you're like, I was like, you know what? I almost want to have like the Intel Live Mod Workshop bingo card that is like Alex is gonna use something. Alex is gonna use something that basically got in there, which you're not wrong. I think that was actually a really great illustration because Jeff Keighley has a number of shows that he does. This one is the one that he does for the Gamescom show, and you're not wrong, dude. So many trailers. I mean, it's funny because we're going to go through Gamescom news here in just a few minutes, and when you look at like the recap that's on PC Gamer, which is kind of the article that we're using to kind of flow through stuff, dude, it's just like trailer after trailer after trailer. So we're gonna have some fun. Myself, Alex, and Omar, and Jasmine. Jasmine, you have some big highlights as well, right? Jasmine's on she's gonna be going through her favorites, right? She's like, no.
I mean, first of all, we had to check if she's not muted because I think you pulled a Sarah on her and you muted the whole before the show prep in the green room.
Jasmine's like, no, we're not gonna call me that. We're not gonna introduce me randomly and then have me talk about a subject. I know she's laughing. I can hear it. She's like,
I am laughing at you. Of course, you guys told me no.
But anyway, no. Anyway, we're gonna have a lot of fun and talk. You're gonna hear us banter about some gaming stuff, and then go from there, which should be super awesome. Now, I do want to highlight this just real quick. Talk about the PC that we are building. We are giving this build away today. on the show. Like I told you, it's like every other one is kind of one where we give it away on the show. Huge shout out to Phanteks for sponsoring and supporting us on this one. This is going to be an absolutely stunning build. I know you've seen this case before, haven't you, Alex? The Phanteks Evolv X2.
Yes, I love it. Which one are we doing? The X, yes, the X2.
The X2.
Yes.
So this has got an Intel Core Ultra 7 265K, the Intel, MSI MAG Z890 Tomahawk Wi-Fi gaming motherboard. It's got a Ventus 5070 in it, 2 terabyte SN850X, or 1 terabyte actually, SN850X, my bad. No, 2 terabytes. Wow, surprise. 2 terabyte SN850X, G-Skill Trident Z5, 6400 mega transfer, 32 gigs of RAM, the Phanteks Evolv X2, the Glacier one. Dude, this is the 360 D30 X2. This is like, I haven't actually even had a chance to test this AIO, but this AIO, I cannot imagine how cool that 265K is gonna be. And then we have the Corsair RM 850E PSU, which is one of my favorite PSUs. So this should be an absolutely stunning build, and we will be giving this away US only. Sorry guys, it's the tariff thing. So, but it should be cool, and we're gonna be giving that away sometime during the show. How long the show will run? Who knows? You guys just gotta hang out. Exactly.
Surprise!
Surprise! You'll find out how long it actually goes.
Hope you brought lunch.
I will say this time, Alex, I actually ended up eating a little closer to the show because I was like, last time I was like, yeah, I wasn't doing so well. And I think Brian actually has like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in his pockets, so that way like he can like go and eat while he's sitting here recording. So it should be a good show. You ready to start?
Even the team was like messaging me before the show came on. Is like, hey Alex, remember to eat lunch before you go live into the show. It's like, okay, I'll go eat. If not, we're gonna go into pizza conversations and some other stuff. But yes, ready for the news. Let's go.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, no, and all in all, like, go from there. But let's start with something that we have played, and honestly, this was a really fun episode. It was one of our last episodes with Sarah, which was super, super cool. And this was, we ended up playing Dune Awakening. Well, one of the things that actually got announced during Gamescom was their roadmap and their future plans for what's coming up. And as somebody who's done game development, the one thing I will say is this is just very games as a service. Like you can kind of see this top one here where they're talking about monthly. They're essentially going to be doing their feedback, their bugs. So they're going to have a monthly release monthly bug release and features release that's really just kind of focused on quality of life. And then from there, they've got some free updates, which it looks like this Chapter 2 thing is kind of coming out. And then they've got their DLCs. Looks like they're loaded all the way through June of 2026. Have you played more since we've actually had a chance to play, Alex?
No, I haven't, but I love to play. The thing is, like, these games are, I love time. I would love to dedicate all the time. I just don't have the time because, you are building, it's like a second life. You're building out a base, you're gathering resources, you do all these things, and it's a lot of fun. And Dune, I'm a big fan of Dune, but I haven't been able to. But I was looking through all the different things that they have, and like you see, like you have the free side of it, and you also have the DLC with the updates that are paid, so you can get different things. But I mean, it seems like they've been trying really hard to make sure that they address all the different bugs and new features and new things that, people have kind of been having some issues with. So it's good to see that they're, launching patches and have it updated the roadmap.
I mean, all in all, we ended up having a really good time playing the game. It is actually a really, really fun game. It also was beautiful. And then all in all, like it's like in terms of what you need to actually play the game is actually pretty reasonable. Like we gave away that system, I think it was last week on Mod Workshop. Yeah. It was an Arc B580. The Arc B580 runs that game great. So you could buy a sub $1,000 system and play that game. And dude, with the amount of content you're getting, I mean, you could play that game a lot for a long time. You and I just have the problem that is we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, it's that oxymoron. Like when you were younger, when you were in school, you're like, you had all the time, but like, I don't have the money to buy things. And now we're older, like, we have the money, but we don't have the time.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
Just like, exactly. It's rough.
Oh man, it is rough. I wish we could have more time, but then I'd probably sleep more. I think if that was like what we could do. But I'm excited, and going from here. Now another game, and I'll let you take this one, Alex. Another game that kind of popped up that we did play, one that was another surprise for me in terms of how much I ended up liking it, was Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it looks like we had a little bit of a surprise. Like, we were both surprised by this news.
Yeah, well, actually, we were talking about this earlier this week when we were getting ready for the show, and we said, like, yeah, Assassin's Creed is the new #1, well, sorry, let me rephrase that, is the #1 new game of 2025 in Europe, which is amazing because, you know, it's a great game. We played, we love it. It has so many different things, and actually so many different things and new things that brings into the Assassin's Creed story. Like, we really like a lot was the combat, like the combat scenarios, the things that, like, you could play, like, you can go straight on being a combat, or you can just, you know, play like stealthy. And yeah, it has actually been really good. It has been sold, I mean, across not only a PC, but also across console. It has done great through Europe, and has been one of the best top sellers out there. So it's pretty interesting to see how the reception it has gotten from all the players.
I mean, congratulations to the team. I mean, one of the things is, like, we know that Assassin's Creed has been one of those games. I mean, the game was a little bit mired pretty early on, but I think everybody was actually really surprised at how good it ended up being when it came out. I really enjoyed it. I love the setting. Japan just fits the Assassin's Creed universe so well, and the differences between the playable characters for the samurai and the ninja were fantastic. Yes. And honestly, you and I, we looked really good when we played it, right? And your cosplay for it?
Yes, it was. Yes, I mean, I still have the helmet right there. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It was awesome. We had a very exciting. I mean, it says right here they have sold 71 million PC and console games so far in the major European market. So 71 million copies is, you know, nothing to sneeze at. So that's pretty impressive.
I think how many has our newly released CD, our newly released album sold? None, right? Like, we can't even give it away.
I think it's 4, and it's your parents and my parents.
And they bought 2 copies to make us feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And the way that you sang "When a Man Loves a Woman," I'm telling you, dude, that was the next level right there. So and in Spanish at the same time, switching back and forth. I don't understand why we're not rock stars already.
We should just try. You know, she just try for the what's it called? The Euro? Is it Eurovision?
Oh, Eurovision. Yeah. We're gonna make the real life. We're gonna do the real life version of what that is. Okay. So those are a couple of the key hit things. Let's jump into, and we're going to bring Omar into the conversation here now. Let's jump into Gamescom, because again, I love it that we have, like, our game correspondent Omar, who kind of joins us for all this stuff. It's been cool to actually have him. He's going to be playing Peak with us as well. But we wanted to kind of highlight and go through kind of what our big surprises, hits were for Gamescom. In chat, we're reading, so if you have something as well, please pop it in there. We can talk about that. We're gonna give it 5-6 minutes just to kind of go through it and all that sort of stuff. But let's start off with the big surprise. Yes. Hollow Knight Silksong. Like, this is a game that, like, you were talking a little bit before. This game has been in development forever. And then, surprise, surprise, it's coming. Oh, and by the way, it's, like, out on the 2nd of September, right? So I already see, like, Blondie saying, cannot wait for this game. Hollow Knight, like, basically just one of those absolutely banger games on, like, things like the MSI Claw, all that sort of stuff. And Silksong looks great. What do you guys think? Have you ever had a chance to play Hollow Knight, Alex?
No, I didn't have. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, this one. I haven't played, but I actually got to see today, like the trailer, and it like the art form I really liked, and also really liked it as a side scroller, just because I grew up with side scrollers back in the days. Remind me a little bit of another game that we played earlier. Well, not earlier. Now I think it's a year or 2. Prince of Persia. But I love the way it feels, it moves. I definitely fell in love with the art, this type of art it is done, and I can't wait to know more about the story of it, the whole story and how it evolves. But it looks amazing, and from what I've seen and from what you guys told me when we were getting ready for the show a couple of minutes before, they were like, this has been going on for forever, and then we went off a tangent on games that have been
that's kind of the way it is. Because you even said it's like Grand Theft Auto 6 where it's not real. I said, whoa, wait, what? Are you just, is there something you know that I don't know, Alex?
No.
And you're like, no, I'm not saying there's no Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm like, wait, no, okay. Woo, I got my heart going there for just a minute.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, the game looks great, but you guys know more about it. So, I mean, I think Omar knows. Definitely it's been.
Now, Omar, have you beaten it? Because, I mean, it feels like one of those games that you would go for.
I very recently completed Hollow Knight.
Okay.
It's great. It's great. I feel like the sequel kind of had that Unobtainium vibe about it for so long. You were getting like little teases, and it's very crazy that finally it's real. And it's like, yeah, it's dropping in 2 weeks, by the way. Y'all have fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
For what this means, for sure.
And it runs. It like is one of those things that kind of runs on everything, right? So you can expect it to not just be on PC, but I think for some reason I believe it's on Switch. It's like on pretty much everything. So I know the PC one will go in there. I absolutely expect to play it on my handheld. You know, it's too bad. I'll be back from vacation. It would have been a great vacation title to basically play. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this one. Okay, Omar. Whoa, that was weird. Sorry about that, guys. Omar, what was your surprise title from, or your most excited title from Gamescom?
Yeah, I mean, so many great news coming out of Gamescom. Again, I think Silksong is probably the most surprising one just because of that weight I mentioned. But for me, I'm a big Resident Evil guy. I just absolutely love the series. I'm actually finishing another playthrough of Resident Evil 4 Remake right now because I'm so hyped. So Resident Evil Requiem, right? Resident Evil 9. I mean, they showed, and there was actually a lot of hands-on gameplay footage that came out from the show. It looks amazing. I love to see the series kind of being a little bit more horror after some more action-oriented entries with Village and 4 Remake. So I'm super excited. February cannot come soon enough.
Okay. So yeah, Resident Evil, not surprised. It's a series I need to get back into, and one of the things that you had said that just the series has been like just a series of banger after banger in terms of just quality, and so this one looks like this one's going to be one that you definitely want to get in on for sure.
100%.
Okay.
Super excited.
Okay, Alex, your turn, because I know it was right at the top. I already skipped through it, but what is your title that you saw that you were like pretty stoked about?
It caught me by surprise because I was scrolling through it and I wasn't even expecting this to be out, and it's pretty weird. Not weird because I guess you guys were telling me like the whole world and the internet and the social media are up about it. But it's He-Man and the Master of the Universe, Dragon Pearl Destruction.
Dude, so I'm showing some gameplay right now, and this game looks incredible, right? So I think this one's gonna be so rad. So I'm actually really excited about this.
Like I said, it brought a lot of memories when I used to play, and we were talking about this, like Double Dragon and Rage and all these kinds of this beat 'em all side scrollers. It was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. And when I was little, I was actually, a big fan when I was younger of He-Man.
And then for me, there were two titles. Well, one title I want to kind of highlight. So really, as much as I want to play more World of Warcraft, they did announce the expansion for the new expansion called Midnight. So they did their cinematic trailer reveal, which I'm really stoked about. I wish I had more time to play this game. It's still one of my favorite games of all time, and so really excited to see the expansion. I know Chris Metzen's back on this, so like they got to show and like picking up from there. So really excited about this. And then of course the other one that was a huge surprise is, and we just have to talk about it, is Black Ops, man. Black Ops 7, what is going on? I don't know if anybody got a chance to catch the reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Obviously, Call of Duty always a massive franchise when this kind of comes out. But dude, like, it's going like semi-horror with hallucinations and all this other stuff, and the game mechanics. It's kind of like where they were from Future and all that sort of stuff. So it kind of looks like I don't know. This is interesting in terms of, so it's set in the year 2035. You're kind of seeing some of the gameplay stuff now. Omar, thoughts based on what you've seen? Oh yeah, and co-op campaign too, which that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty's been in a really interesting place, especially the Black Ops series. They have had some of that like psychedelic weirdness in a lot of the earlier entries. So I mean, if they lean into it and it happens to be a banger, I'm all for it, right?
Okay.
I would love to see Call of Duty kind of, especially with Battlefield around the corner, right? Like if the two got back into that classic kind of sparring match that they were in a couple years ago, I think that would be great for the FPS scene. So excited to see where they go. A little weird, but hey, never hurt nobody, right?
I have never. I mean, I will say, like, it's been one of those ones that I have played through the campaigns of every one of them. I've always enjoyed the campaigns in the Call of Duties. They're bite-sized, for lack of a better term. They usually only take 7 to 8 hours to kind of play through. I love the story, the ride, and all that sort of stuff. I'm not like. After our Battlefield experience, which I mean, yeah, that was pretty terrible. Not because the game was bad, but because
no.
the players
were bad. Yeah. I mean, you can see how like at the end, I don't know, we were still live. Because Omar said, "Is like hit tab so we can see our scores," and Omar's like number 1 in the row.
I know. Like, and he's just like, that was the thing that I loved. He's like, no, don't go live don't go offline until you can show that I'm good. So just so you guys know, Omar's good. We're just affirming him. We're affirming him today. And then the last one I wanted to kind of highlight, because this just leaves this game has a special place in Alex's heart. In our relationship,
yes, it does.
We are still in
We're still
counseling.
bickering.
Yeah,
we're still couples counseling tomorrow. That's what we changed it for today, because we have couples counseling tomorrow, Friday afternoon.
And that is the fact that a little bit of my legacy, believe it or not, a little bit of my legacy is somebody who's worked on the Halo franchise as their director of player voice. I didn't get a chance to work on Halo ODST, but Helldivers and Halo ODST are coming together, which it's funny because Omar and you were chatting and it was like, dude, if anything fits in their universe, ODST, yes. It feels 100%. Like one of those match made in heaven, right?
100%. Yeah, I mean, there's so many similarities just dropping in from the pods, even a lot of like the weapon and character design. It's a match made in heaven, in my opinion.
So I am hoping we get to have a Helldivers, like come back and play some Helldivers. We have the perfect number of players for that to get back and actually just really enjoy that. You and I had a lot of fun, and you did a great job of sacrificing yourself so that I can live, Alex.
Sacrificing? I don't know. Shot in the back. I wouldn't call that a sacrifice. But, you got different perspectives on life. I need to talk to your pastor here. I'm a little worried about you.
Your pastor. I need to talk to my pastor about what's actually happening. But it's really excited about this little crossover. The fact that all of the weapons from ODST are actually coming to Helldivers, and I think that's going to be really fun. And they said, I wonder what it said. I don't know if they had a date for what it was or anything like that, but I know it just had recently come to Xbox. So, I mean, dude, we have this craziness where, like, Age of Empires is going to PlayStation 5 and Helldivers is going to... Dude, it's such a great time to be a gamer, man, because it's so awesome where everything's going, right?
Yeah, I think it's great. The crossovers, and not only that, but also now you can actually play with your, if you across consoles and PC. So I think it's great.
Yeah. And then a little bit of bad news. We'll end on a little bit of bad news before we go right back to actually building PCs and doing the stuff that is. Sony upping the price of the PlayStation 5, $50. According to the challenging economic environment as of today, so it started this morning, PlayStation 5 will be $50 across all SKUs moving forward. And this was the only the only kind of sad announcement out of Gamescom, which was just like, hey guys, I hope you really like all these games. By the way, we're charging $50 more. So that was kind of a brutal one. Thoughts, Alex? I mean, I don't know what to think, yeah?
Well, I'm a PC gamer, so I just if you guys didn't bring this up, it would have been like off my radar. I don't know. I mean, it's like you can get a pretty good PC probably for that price. I mean, definitely more up to date on all the different specs and probably even a better experience. So I don't know. That was my first reaction. Food for thought is like now with the prices that are at, especially the one that now is like at $750, so you're pretty much to $800. So I think it's starting to get up there. So interesting to see what happens. And I don't even know when 6 is coming out. So it's still a way to go.
It says next year. Next year. That's what they're saying. Like they did the whole announcement trailer earlier this year to say it's coming out next year. So we'll say, PlayStation 6. I don't know. Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah, we'll in the future. It's at the same time as Star Citizen. Let's go with that.
The poet is in the chat, right? So you're gonna have to have a conversation.
And then everybody was a couple other things that came out. Yeah, they did show that the congratulations to Asus ROG for 30 years of creating GPUs. So congratulations to them. They showed off some special edition GPUs and stuff like that. There's lots of news. And I expect the news to just continue going throughout the weekend. So go check it out. We were on PC Gamer, which is where we were. Somebody was asking what website. PC Gamer has a great recap. And then there's lots of other places. And I expect news to happen all throughout the week. My son was super excited because of all the farming simulator news. So there you go, right? Like there's just a lot of stuff going in there. Now, before we jump into building, just because I wanted to follow up from last week, one of the things that we did play with last week was a thing called APO, and it was on last week's show. We had Aaron from Intel here on the show, and he was talking about this application called Intel Application Optimization. And one of the things that it is it's literally an app that you go and download on the Windows Store, which we did, and I would recommend going and checking out the live stream. We ended up doing this on the GT 502 with the Core Ultra 285K. Just went and downloaded it. This little part right here, this thing that says Application Optimization, that is it. That's all it is. And you just turn it on. And so just to kind of show you, this was Cyberpunk 2077. Prior to turning on APO, we had an average frame rate of 79.66. You can see here the min was 70.10 and the max was 90.53. And then with it on, it jumped up to 82.34. So that's like, almost 2.3 frames higher. Look at that, min frame rate actually came up by 3 frames, and we actually saw the max frame rate come up as well. So you can actually just see, the max frame rate came down, but the min frame rate, which is what he talked about, those 1% lows, is so much more stable, and it was with the exact same setting. So we actually literally downloaded performance, Alex.
Yes, it's a completely download performance. So there's a couple of things there. You have to go check with your, I think is your motherboard maker to make sure that you, I need to follow the details on that, but I think it's called the DTC Driver.
Yeah, and it's enabled usually by default. And on the Asus one it was, MSI one I confirmed it. I haven't checked with ASRock or the other ones, but Asus and MSI, it does work just out of the box.
And then for the GUI, they have advanced options, then you go to the Windows Store and you actually download it, and that way you can put it on. And the thing is like the GUI also allows you to run into an advanced mode, which what it is like we haven't tried all the games or all the possible configurations that are out there in the world. So we can only test so many things. So maybe on your configuration, you can actually get some extra performance that we haven't seen. So that's when we have like the advanced mode to turn it on to see if you can actually get more performance. The worst thing that you can happen to use, you just keep the same performance that you had before. But like Roby showed in his configuration and what he was testing, he actually got it some more. So it's great. Yeah, it's out there. So go and get it.
It's out there. Go get it. And then the other thing too is that one thing that I do know that we're supposed to see Aaron on the show in a couple of weeks. I think is what the plan is. Yeah. And so the number of games that they're going to be supporting is supposed to jump. We weren't told how much, but I'm just saying, like, it's definitely something, and all you got to do is just have it running, and it just works. It's pretty straightforward, which is actually pretty awesome. So, super cool. Okay, only other thing that we want to remind people of, Intel Gamer Days happening 8/25, so just in a number of days. We went through the swag kits, just checking out on Intel Gaming, all those other things. Omar, I don't know if there's anything you want to add to that, for the Intel Gamer Days stuff, but yeah.
No, we'll keep an eye out for all the deals. There's going to be so much for everybody to capitalize on. So if you've been sitting tight, right? Especially we just talked about some PS5 price increases. You're going to have a little bit more room to spice up your setup and maybe build up that computer you've been waiting for. So keep a lookout for all the deals.
Yeah. And funny enough, we actually have we actually put together we were going through some argument, but one of the things I'll have for the show next time is we wanted to say, just given the price hike, you can actually build a system that actually performs better than a console for the same price now with the price hike and stuff like that. So we'll show that off on the show when we come back from vacation and stuff like that. It took a little bit more than we had kind of expected, Alex, so I know we were trying to have that for this one. So
no worries, it's okay. No, but the other thing that I wanted to tell everybody is Intel Gamer Days is actually worldwide.
Yep.
So keep an eye out for your, for your corner of the world to see what actually great deals you can find.
And there's going to be a lot, right? Like that's the thing that's so cool about it. Is there really is a ton. There is a ton of there's a ton of deals and all that sort of stuff, which is great. Okay, well, we ready to start doing some building, Alex? Yes.
I can't wait. I mean, this is so much fun. So.
He's like,
I was like, give us the list. Give us the list.
It's fun for a couple reasons. One, it's fun because Alex, we get to get an insight into inside of Alex's head, which is always a very interesting place to be. And then the second thing is that we get to do PCs and give them away and make somebody's day at the same time. So it's one of those super cool things that is always a lot of fun. And again, huge shout out to Phanteks for sponsoring today's show and sponsoring today's build. Inside of this right here, absolutely stunning build. And then you can go to full screen now, Mr. Yeah, so there we go right there. Inside of this right here, the Phanteks Evolv X2, it is going to be, got these, I mean, we actually have one completed in the back here. So let me move it so you guys can just get an idea of what a full build in this thing looks like. But it's such an incredible system. And so there it is, just kind of sitting back there. And it's been one of our show set pieces. And it's just, ever since this case came out, it's like just one of those ones that I just think people want to have it, so, which is great. Okay, so we're gonna be building inside of this right here. For the CPU, we're using this again just because, again, given the cooler and everything else, we're using the Intel Core Ultra 7 265K. Couple things that just worth noting with this, right? With performance and a couple things that people don't know. Obviously, you can use things like APO, which we've shown you can just download additional performance. And then today we're going to be talking about 200S boost as well. So both things that you'll be able to use and enable with both this, the 285K, and obviously the 245K as well. But given that we're pairing this with an RTX 5070, we wanted to make sure we put together a good build, and that's where this is going to be the CPU. So I don't know if there's anything you want to add to that while I grab the next part, Mr. Alex.
So that's what we said is the Intel Core 7, Intel Core Ultra 7. Make sure I don't get in trouble for not saying the right name. So it has it has 8 performance cores. It has 12 E cores, making it for 20 threads, max through frequency of 5.5 gigahertz. I mean gigahertz. Gigahertz. And it has, this is the K, so it can be overclockable, which actually we're going to be talking about that a little bit later on with our guest, Dan. You can overclock memory, you can overclock the CPU, and actually the memory controller of this guy is a beauty. It's breaking world records right and left when it comes to memory frequency increase. And also this guy, like you said, besides APO, 200S boost, we also have XMP, which is cranking up the performance and speed of the RAM, which it raises all. It's just like a tide. It raises all boats. Every application that you run should get out some type of performance increase there.
Yep. So we're going to be pairing that with the MSI MAG Z890 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. Again, this one has, I believe it has Wi-Fi 7. Yeah, Wi-Fi 7. All of the bells and whistles. Somebody would basically, Maverick just said, ooh, it's like, I overkill for the lowest tier of the Core Ultra Z890. There are different tiers of Z890 motherboards, by the way. You can get some very inexpensive Z890 motherboards, and that's one of the things that I actually really just like about the offerings you have from everybody like ASRock, which has some great base level ones. MSI also does as well. But the reason that you want to use Z890 is that in order to use Core Ultra 200S boost, in order to do overclocking, you do need that Z890 motherboard, and that's the one that unlocks. So if you are not going to want to do that, getting the non-K SKU would be a better option versus just getting getting something that is a K and then not pairing that with a Z890. So, okay, so there's that. For RAM and storage, we talked about this already. 6400 mega transfer RAM. We're using G.Skill Trident Z5, which we absolutely love. It always looks really, really good. It's 32 gigs. It's CL32 for the RAM, for the timings. And then, of course, we're also going to make sure you have enough room to play your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, you name it, you can put it on here. 2 terabytes. Actually, I just released a great video. This also has DRAM, which means that it actually has that chip that helps. It's like kind of like having a kiosk that tells you where Chipotle and Lego is, but except for this time, it's telling you where your applications are. So it runs a little bit faster, and then at the same time, you can fill up more of the storage without seeing that performance degradation. So love the team over at WD, and of course the SN850. So great storage, great storage option there. For cooling, I'm very excited about this. I haven't got to use this yet, guys.
Yeah,
so
this is the one. This
is the Phanteks Glacier 1 360 D30 X2. The M25 is one of our top performing sub 100. I think it's just at $100 AIOs. This is their performance one. So thicker fans, The D30s are, the other thing too is they have like a light ring around them so they can keep the performance going. This thing is gonna be baller, and I'm really, really excited to see. When we talk about overclocking, I think this ended up being an amazing show to talk about overclocking, because this AIO is gonna do a great job of making sure we can overclock. And you can actually already see down there at the bottom, we have some of those D30s already installed inside of the case. And you can see that the fans themselves are made of a special material, and then the light bar reflects off of it. So there is like, you're not losing performance for RGB. You're actually getting all of the lighting without actually seeing any of the performance degradation that comes with them. So really, really excited about that. And then we talked about this already. We've got the MSI Ventus RTX 5070. Love this card. Again, one thing is that given that we're using an MSI motherboard, we're gonna use an MSI GPU. It means all we have to do is use MSI Center to control all of our RGB and all that sort of stuff. So again, smart pairing in terms of the hardware and stuff like that. And this is a great card to pair with the CU7. Both the CU7 and this has some room to grow for sure, because we're gonna be pairing that obviously with the RM850E from the team over at Corsair. The one thing that's really nice about this PSU is that it has cable combs and all that stuff in it. So when we get it all in, all wrapped up, all that sort of stuff, it's going to look very clean. We won't have to spend any additional money on cable extensions. It is ATX 3.1, so that means that you obviously have the repinned 16-pin cable, and at the same time, we're only gonna have to use just those little number of cables to make sure that everything's hooked up. So we're gonna get a very, very clean build inside of a very, very clean case, which is the Evolv X2. So yeah.
Well, Robbie, is a part of your title like hardware sommelier?
Yeah, sommelier. Yeah, hardware sommelier. A little bit. I think that's something that as tech people, you know, the one thing I think that we need to do a lot of times when we choose parts, and I think this is something I actually really like about the new format, is when we choose parts, it's giving insight as to why, you know, because sometimes you just go and you say like, well, why did you put that part with that part? Or, you know what I mean? So that way when somebody goes across or decides, hey, I want to go build my or choose my own PC parts, how do I do that, right? It's like just giving them things like, for instance, the fact that, you know, you want to use the same motherboard and GPU if you can to reduce the number of applications. You know, it's like, hey, you know, why we pair certain GPUs with CPUs, etc. And then even answering some of those questions, I think just helps. I know it helps people be more successful and feel less overwhelmed if they want to get into PC DIY, which I think is a good thing, right? So I think that's fun.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's also some conversation on the chat talking about like, hey, I just heard that you got, like in the previous show, you guys called the processors the U5, U7, U9. Yeah, that's become kind of the, I don't know, is it the standard, or like it has been kind of the conversation ongoing in the tech forums and so forth and so on. As we changed the branding from Intel Core Ultra, then it became like, that's the U and the 7 became how people refer to it. So that is fine to refer to them as that, as long as people understand what you're saying.
Just don't go into like Burger King and be like, I'd like a U7, please. And they're like, what are you talking about?
No pickles. Yeah,
No pickles,
you can tell
please.
we're starting to get hungry over here. But yeah.
Just make sure people know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, you can imagine in some conversation someone just comes like, yeah, U7, and you're like, what?
What? What are you even saying, sir?
It's like, what is this? Yes, so that's fine. You know, from a marketing perspective, from like a business to business, from like a from a communications perspective, sometimes depending on how we're doing things, we have to like give the whole brand name, like Intel Core Ultra processor, so forth and so on. But you know, sometimes we can use the shorthand, and if we know we are family here, we know we're having a good time, we can just call it U5, U7. You guys will understand, and if not, let us know, and we're more than happy to tell you about everything.
And then one thing that is interesting, right, because of the way that you said that, Alex, is that when you, like, for you guys, for branding purposes, that's some of the stuff that you guys think about when you think about branding, is like what some of the short form names of these things are going to be, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of thought when it comes to branding, when it comes to like what we're gonna call it, how is it gonna be related? Not only that, because you know you're gonna want to call it something, but that word might mean something else in the other side of the world. So you have to be very careful of how you call something. So you gotta be So there's a lot of thought and process when it comes to branding and launching a new product and a brand and so forth and so on. And
it's always fun.
Yes, yes, there's a lot of fun in that.
Let's go with the term fun. It's always fun.
Fun, you know, it's fun. It keeps you busy. That's for sure.
Yeah, keeps you on your toes. Yeah, exactly. So, which is awesome. Okay, so one thing I really like again about so one thing that people don't know, and a lot of times when I choose motherboards, is sometimes. One of the other reasons I really like the motherboards from MSI is specifically because of their what's called Ubie or out-of-box experience. So when you get finished building something, like for instance a build or whatever it was, and then you go to set it up or start it up, the one thing that is actually kind of nice is that they have a bunch of cool applications via their drive. That's called a driver install utility. That what it does is on boot up with the BIOS setting, it just sits there and says, oh, here, let me give you all of the drivers that you need to get up and running. And so the setup from what it used to be when you first used to do this to where it is now is so much easier than back in the day where you had to go to 37 different websites and, you know what I mean, all that sort of stuff to go and find, or like even you turn it on and you're like, oh, I don't even have a network driver, right? So then you had to go like to a second PC, download your network driver, all that stuff. And now some of those things are even just stored on the motherboards themselves, so you can be up and running with little to no additional work, which I think is actually super cool. Wouldn't you agree, Alex?
Yes, I agree, because I was reading the chat and I have no clue what you just said. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, I was having a conversation in the chat because they were saying, yeah, sorry.
You're fine. Yeah. No, I was telling people that with the this motherboard, it has a thing called the driver utility, and it's like a light application that installs, so it makes it really easy for you to get up and running after you finish your build, right? Which I think is good.
That is really nice. I agree, because like sometimes, well, other times, like, you know, the motherboards are being built, and by the time they reach your home, it could have been like couple of weeks, couple of months between you reach your house, and there's a lot of the latest drivers, BIOS, and everything that you need to know. So that way you can just, like you said, actually I did hear that part. Before you had to go hunt from website to website, like each different component, each different driver, and that was kind of that was definitely a quest, you know, a quest. And now you have one software to rule them all. That makes it very, very nice, very different. And not only that, because back then you'll have to go to, you know, what's the name of this thing? The device manager to see which one was flagged as like I don't. It's like, you have a device, but I don't know what it is. So,
yeah, exactly. You're like, or it's like, okay, which one is it? You know what I mean? Which is always like kind of a pain as well. So
the USB, you don't have this. Actually, now that I'm looking at mine, it does this. It says unknown device. Other devices, unknown device.
By the way, look at this, Alex. This is something that's a little bit different. I don't know if you noticed this. This is new for MSI, but look at where the PCI, the CPU XPS power is now. It's not over here. It's over here. And then they also moved it so that now these are non-movable clips, and then these are movable. So the CPU EPS connectors are now above here, which is actually pretty crazy, because most of the time it used to be over here.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Oh yes. Sorry, I have a little bit of delay on the video, but that is. I can hear you.
I can hear you, but it's not quite caught up on the video yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty interesting. I wonder if that makes it just easier on the routing sometimes, because sometimes like making that cable all the way to the other corner was a little bit of a pain in the neck. But it is pretty interesting to see that. Ooh, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to go with the RAM.
It could be trace lines. Who knows? Yeah, I'm curious. It's like one of those questions. Maybe one day when we get, because I think we're going to try and do a build with MSI, we can ask that question.
Yeah, we can actually ask them, because you know, depending on their power management. I mean, you already have the 24-pin connector right there, so that power plane makes it a lot easier, especially if you want to isolate power and noise from there, so you don't have to extend that whole layer to the other side. I mean, you'll still probably extend it, but. Yeah, we'd like to see what the layout engineer was in his mind.
You were on his mind. You were always on his mind. You were always on his mind.
Thank you. And that's why our CD has only 4. That's the other problem. We're selling CDs. We're not in Spotify.
That's the problem right there. Yeah, let's go with that. That's what it is. Okay, there we go. I love the toolless like NVMe install. You know what I mean? It just makes it so fast. Just get it done and in, and Yeah, whew, so nice. Now somebody was saying, what paste are we going to use? I think it's actually got pre-applied thermal paste on the AIO. So if it is, we're going to use the paste that's actually on the AIO, because honestly, that stuff is usually pretty good. So, but I'm going to find out right now because I got to put the brackets on. Okay, so let's get this. Let's look at this unboxing. I haven't even gotten to see this yet, Brian. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. And dude, this, like the pump head and all that stuff looks super awesome. Dude, this looks like a clean AIO.
Usually I do all the unboxing.
Yeah, that is true. Usually you do.
I did it without fingerprints.
Yeah, which this one, it was funny because I knew Phanteks sent us this part and I was like writing Justin over at Phanteks again. I was like, hey, we haven't got to review this. Where's ours? Okay, here we go. Getting the, oh, okay. So there's a little bit of plastic right here, but yeah, there it is right there. The box and all that sort of stuff, and there we go. So we're gonna find our, oh, geez, yeah. Okay, let's see, you guys can actually see it here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's what's inside of here. All I was gonna grab was this, which is all of our stuff we need. But yeah, this is it looks like we're gonna have to install the fans, but it should be pretty simple on the cabling and all that sort of stuff. So pretty straightforward in terms of build and stuff like that, which is good. So I love these fans.
So you said that's a 360 AI?
Yeah, it's a 360 millimeter AIO with all your hopes and dreams on it, Alex.
Ooh, that's a lot of hopes and dreams. No wonder the box is so big.
The other thing too is it comes with this right here. It actually comes with hose cable controllers, which is actually pretty nice. So
wow.
Just to make sure that you can route and control your cables as well. And then all we're gonna do here is find the Intel LGA, there it is right there. There's 115X 1200. Nobody cares about that. And then this is all our extra stuff. And here we go. Okay, so now we gotta pull in our stickies. Stickies. This is our little bracket that you're used to, right?
Yep, that's the one.
That's the one with the stickies, which keeps it from like popping out the back, you know?
Yeah, yes, I remember. I remember back in the days when we had our 120 AIO, when 120 was enough back.
Back in the day. Yeah, back when we didn't need it to be like the sun.
Oh.
There we go. That one's in there, and then we're just gonna kind of move that one a little bit. Okay. You're gonna go in there. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Just a little bit of adjusting to figure out where there it goes. Okay. We got it in, Alex. I know you were worried, but everything's fine now. Stop worrying, Alex. It's fine. Alex, stop worrying. Did we lose Alex? Oh, did I mute him? I think I muted Alex. Yep. Yeah, for some reason you got muted.
I don't know. I haven't, I don't know if my internet is dying or.
Oh, no. What are we gonna do if it dies? Do we just give up and shut down the show for all eternity?
Yeah, forever and ever.
Forever and ever? Ever? Oh no, now we've got you
Not
back.
again.
No, it's back. We can't
Is that gonna be a thing
song.
now?
Okay, we're gonna get our screws in, and then we'll be ready to put in our put this into the build.
Screws. Oh, how was the pop? I didn't get to hear the pop.
No, it was non-existent. It was disappointing.
Oh,
it like popped. It was like pre-popping. It was like it didn't even let me like put it in before it just. It was like
came off.
It just came off. People, you know what? I will say, people who have no idea what we're talking about are like, what are they talking about right
now? Thinking about the socket lid.
Yeah, they're like, what is he even mentioning right now, you know? So like he doesn't even know. Okay, there we go. We got it all in and all that sort of stuff, which is great. So now we just got to get it inside of the case, which is always a good thing.
The case.
The case.
We'll take a closer look at the case. I'm kind of very
Oh yeah.
interested
Oh
in
well.
price.
Oh, for sure. We got to take a closer look at the case.
Oh, look at that. So they have the PCIe button for the release for the video card. Sorry,
Yep.
I'm just taking a closer look.
You
at
can
the
watch it.
motherboard
You can
here.
watch it move right there. See, and then it's still got this one here too, as well. So
Nice.
it's just really easy to kind of pop off and pop back on. This is the only one that has screws, and then this is your like chipset stuff. You still also have the nice indicator, right? So you can figure out what's wrong
Yep.
if you did something
Yep.
wrong. Plenty of RGB. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 5-volt headers. Lots of other headers as well. You got all the headers. Look at all the headers.
Yeah, so for you guys who are, I don't know, haven't built a system before on your own, those LEDs that have the numbers in it, pretty much what happens is once that you boot the system for the first time, it's going to be spitting out different codes. And what it's going is, when it's going through a boot sequence of checking different things. So we'll go check for memory, we'll go check for PCIe, we'll go check that the chipset's on, we'll go check a bunch of different things. And if you see that all of a sudden your system's not posting, then you can actually go and look at the motherboard and see if it's stuck in a code, and you actually go get that code and go to your manual or to the website and read what it is, and that will give you an explanation or at least a hint what could have been that is not working correctly or not plugged in correctly.
Yeah, which is very, very useful versus the day. You remember when we had to use like the PC speaker?
Yeah.
Which beep code is that? And was that a long beep or a short beep? Jennifer, get in here. Was that a long beep or a short beep?
We need
I
a
don't know, I'm
consensus.
watching Friends. Sorry, maybe that was just me.
No. That was like then you look at your friend is like, is that long or short? Because I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Either the world has ended or the Rams bad.
Well, usually, like back in the days, it was like, yeah, that because PCIe is very sensitive. It probably still is with the speed is running nowadays. They're very sensitive when it comes to clock and jitter and noise and all that stuff. So it was most of the time it was like your PCIe card is not set correctly or your RAM. That was kind of like the go-tos. Probably still is.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're like I still haven't fixed it. It's just who knows.
Yeah, I mean, I kick it and see if it works.
Does it?
No. I meant that as a joke. Please don't kick your.
Please don't kick your
computer.
PC.
Yeah, love your
Or
PC.
your mother. Don't do either one.
Drop kick the baby. No.
Later, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I think we're going in there. Okay, so we're going to. It's funny enough, Phanteks actually sent us the vertical mount for this, but I think we're actually going to keep it horizontal mounted, just to keep things a little bit simple. And then we have back here in the back, so he can shoot that. That was like a really good job. It also has this little. I forgot if it's which
That
one.
case is a beauty.
Yeah, it is. The question is, which way do I do?
You got this. It's okay. You got 10 seconds to go.
Wow. Okay,
There we
I was
go.
dumb. So now I've got it though.
No, you got now. No. Sometimes you don't know.
Yeah,
It's a
sometimes
little
you just
hard.
don't know. So it's a little clip, and then this just pops off, and then there we go.
Wait, where does the power? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see where this power supply goes.
It goes in. It actually is.
bottom.
It actually goes into a different dimension.
Ooh. Do you have the mirror that goes into a different dimension?
Yeah, it
what's
does.
this?
I have everything that goes into different dimensions.
You got the ring from why am I marveled? It's going away. Doctor Strange. Use the Schwartz, Roby. That's funny. Use the Schwartz.
Use the Schwartz.
Actually, it's the second one's coming out.
Really?
Right?
They're making
Yeah.
another one?
They are making another one.
Okay. And then I just got Tim Parker just randomly wrote me. You know Tim.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah.
He just texted me and said, "You're famous." I'm like, "Thanks."
And then you text back, "What did I do?" And
Well, yeah,
why
exactly.
am I famous?
Why am I famous? And is this a problem?
Is it a famous or infamous? Because nowadays,
Yeah, nowadays, those
I
could
was
be two
not at the
different things,
Coldplay
right?
concert. I was not at the.
Oh my gosh, I was not at the concert. Oh my lord, that's bad. That's bad, but also culturally relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, good famous or bad famous? Which famous am I?
Yeah.
I just need to know.
Yeah, for Spaceballs too, because this is very relevant to the conversation. Yeah, Mel Brooks, Mel Brooks seems like he's gonna be back on it too, so it'll be interesting. I don't know if Rick Moranis, but sorry, let's go back to what we were here for.
Like we need to finish out the conversation to make sure people understand.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen the whole thing about somebody was asking about the Windows update with the bricking of SSDs. I know that the SSD companies are investigating that. I don't think there's a whole lot more information about it, right? And so, yeah, I have seen that, yeah. We need more Spaceballs is what Ray Heather says. So I was like, okay.
Oh my God, the X79. Sorry, somebody in the chat saying is like, yeah, tell that to my X79 motherboard with the bus and the OC. Yes, the X79 was a little testy on the PCIe.
You know what, we need to, Alex, I think we need to, at some point in time, like, build, like, an old school system to just show people what it used to take, you know what I mean?
Actually, that, like, even bring back, like, this is an IDE cable. It's like, what in the world is that? Is that a tapeworm? Is that a tapeworm? What do you have tapeworms in your computer?
Or doing, like, oh my gosh, I forgot to set it one to master and the other one to slave, you know what I mean? Like, all the things that you used to have to do.
Or like, this is the processor and this is the accelerator.
Oh, look, I got my Voodoo 3D chip, my Voodoo 3D card, and then I also have my Sound Blaster and my Roland.
The Sound Blaster, oh my God. Let me install Winamp. I love Winamp. And we go back to Winamp anyways. And the turbo button, and there wasn't a...
the turbo button that I never turned off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, like, who turns off the turbo button?
And but this is right, and the AGF physics card.
Oh my gosh, so many cards. So, yeah, like we're talking old guys. We're not doing young stuff. Oh yeah, sleep mode. I forgot about sleep mode. But dude, I don't think I ever met anybody who turned off turbo.
No. I mean, you'll die faster of Prince of Persia, but yeah. Oh yes, the key. Oh my God, they just put a meme with the key.
Yeah, and then like who lock? I mean, probably people at work who would lock it, but like,
yeah.
I remember I had a friend at home who like used it, like that was on his keyring, and when he'd use his PC, he'd unlock it. I was like, who are you worried about, dude? Like, is there like, do you have? Is there something I need to know? Like, are you like a legit? Have you been watching Hackers too much? Hack the planet! They're coming for your 486 SX12, dude. Run away!
Oh my God! It was like, do a backup copy and all your zip. What was it called? Zip drive?
Oh, dude, zip drives, yeah.
Yes.
I used to have like, and then again, like they were like, I think that's where Apple got its industrial design was from zip drive, because it's like it looked like an Apple product before, yeah, or the Jazz drive, exactly.
Definitely, yes.
What's IRQ? IRQ7 or IRQ5, depending on which one that you had to set up. You know what I mean? Depending on your where your Sound Blaster was set up, you do IRQ7 or IRQ5. Yeah, dude, it was. Nowadays, so much easier. I mean,
you still have plenty of things that you can plug into.
Oh, for sure.
That. Yeah, I mean, when we usually used to just the video card, but it's like, do you want? Well, actually, you and I have video capture cards and a bunch of other stuff.
It was honestly, it's like I do think, I don't know, it'd be curious. Like, I do think I had less issues. But that's because it just wasn't at the scale that it is now. You know what I mean? So it's interesting in that regard. Okay, so we have by the way, we have our Mobo in now, and then let's get our other stuff in here. Here we go.
I didn't get to see, was that? Oh no, never mind. We're not there yet. I thought I was like, wow, you already put the fans on the AIO. I was like, where was I?
No, I just put we just have the bottom fans in. Which spin really well, which is a good thing. We want them to spin well. Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. So let's see, we're gonna grab our first cable here, which is gonna be our USB 3.2. So let's get that installed.
That case is so, I mean.
It's nice, right?
It is nice. I mean, it's definitely it's a showpiece case, just of the amount of how do you call it, window space, but like a of a better
Yeah,
word.
it's like it's fish tank in the best way.
Exactly. You know, we're gonna put Nemo in there.
We're gonna put Nemo. Yeah, we're adding Nemo, guys. If you're cool with that. Every Mod Workshop PC comes with Nemo.
Not really.
Not really.
We would like
no,
to.
There is no Nemo.
There's no Nemo. We love Nemo. Yeah, we gotta let him fly free like a peacock.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
I'm a peacock. That was an interesting USB 3.2 install. I mean, USB, yeah.
That was.
I've never done a sideways. I mean, like I know.
Fix it and reverse it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit of some. That was a little bit of some work there. Okay, next up we got HD audio. There we go.
HD audio. Oh, there it is.
There it is. And then.
Oh wait. That's new. But that's not the power down there.
No, it is, but it's to give you additional power for your USB devices.
Oh, the power! Well, so you can have like a USB-C super like fast charger.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, front panel's in. Thank you for the unified front panel connector. Okay, I think now we can do some cable management.
Wait, there was no bleeding? There was no bleeding on the front panel connector?
I mean, I can cut it.
No, we're rated G. We're rated G. There's no blood in this.
No, yeah, we're rated G. Alex is like, okay,
PG-13.
calm down there, Roby.
Oh my God.
Sarah's not here. We got to keep it under control.
We're trying, but I think she already like had 2 heart attacks.
You texted me today. You were like, okay, now I understand. We need to get on.
Yeah.
Where are you?
It's like I understand Sarah now. I was like, okay. We're playing Marco Polo with Roby.
It was called Roby was getting screenshots to make sure everything looked good, but it doesn't matter. Better communication is Alex's point. Just tell me where you are.
You know, that's why we're going tomorrow to couples counseling.
That's right. Nah, that's why. It's not because I killed you and left you for dead in Helldivers 2.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, we haven't reached that topic yet. We're still talking about that.
Years of other things that we got to work through first, apparently. I was like, Dave, I didn't even know we knew each other that long. You're like, no, you don't understand how much you've wronged me, Roby. I'm sorry, Alex.
You said you were going to have dinner with me, but you went and played a Diablo 4. Where we're gonna get at? Is it a stogie? What we're gonna get? Oh, what's the Boston sandwich with the lobster? You guys.
Oh, lobster rolls.
Lobster
dude,
rolls.
you missed out on good lobster roll too, because we went anyway. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that.
I was not invited. Oh my God! Once again, I get left out.
You were dead at the time.
No.
I couldn't
I was
feel my.
dead at the time. I was dead to you. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't think there's a good answer here. I think I've ruined it.
And we're back to cable management.
And we're
so,
back to
kids, the real trick here is
don't have couples information while you're building PCs. Don't try to
don't do your
negotiate with your
laundry.
friends.
Yes. Let me check the chat.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with the Discord folks? Right? Are they how many animated GIFs do we have?
GIFs? Good Lord! Pandora and Gray sent an amazing DOS auto exec back file that brings a lot of.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Memories.
My parents wouldn't even use our PC because I had so many configurations. Right? It would boot up and be like, and like the 30th option was use WordPerfect. You know what I mean? Because that was all they used it for, and they were like, I don't even have an option on here. And I used to wipe that machine all the time. And do you remember like having to try and figure out shadow RAM versus expanded memory versus like in an EMM 386? And wow, yeah.
You had a lot of different things you had to keep track on. And what was I going to say? Not only that, but like when you're learning, you make a lot of mistakes.
You do.
So I accidentally one time, because it was like, oh, there's so much crap in my computer, I want to make some space. I went and deleted like the Common Com, the auto exec, all this from my computer, and it's like, why is it not booting? Yeah. I learned my lesson pretty quickly. Of what
I deleted Windows.
Exactly, yeah, pretty much. Windows before it was Windows, but yeah.
Yeah, I just got rid of Windows. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like Windows like, oh, no, I don't see the 3, was it 3.1? Yeah, Windows 3.1 is not there anymore.
Dude, it's so funny because for Windows 3.1, I used to like literally like just put as many windows on the, because I was like, oh, it's Windows. I just want to have as many icons as I can. So I would install everything to just have the maximum number of icons, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, there you go. I've done my job. Windows, I have won the Windows Achievement Award of most Windows. Dude.
Forward 40 years later, it was like, well, not 40 years, but forward a couple of years later, like I just want like 2 icons.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm like, there's more than 5 icons on my desktop right now. Something's obviously wrong.
Yeah,
so.
that's not cool. So, sir, how many like I was gonna say a zip tie count, but actually this guy has a lot of help in there. Should we? Like you have some, are those Velcros? Ooh, look at
yeah,
the
there
Velcros.
is Velcros. I'm still zip tying like a madman because, you know, that's what I do.
Yeah, so you have, and also you have a lot of helping there for cable management, which is really nice.
Yep,
I like it.
Wait,
Wait, is this
look
one
good though, right? It's a showcase build.
It is a showcase. I mean, the case is literally a showcase.
Case is literally a showcase. It's called the showcase. Actually, it's not.
No, it's called the Phanteks
Evolv X2.
Evolv X2.
Brought to you by
Phanteks.
Depends. Maybe not. Maybe that was not what.
No. The Depends is what you and I are wearing while we do this show.
Okay, just cutting our little center island here, and then we'll get to. Now we can work on AIO. We got our other fans already installed down here, so we're good there. And then these just go down and then make it look good. Look at that, see?
Oh, nice. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. It's
Wow.
like he semi knows what he's doing.
Well, my OCD just got
way better.
Yeah.
I made it better.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. So we got some cleanliness now. Okay, so let's get our AIO put together. There we go.
Ooh, the AIO. I'm very curious. You see, and that's why you have to work out when you build PCs.
That is true. Yes. Today was leg day though, which is good because
you know you wouldn't have been able to lift that.
Arm and chest day, not the fun ones when you're doing builds. Okay, so here we go. Let's get our Glacier one. Dude, this build looks so good.
It's gonna look really nice. I'm really curious to see how that. Actually, I'm really curious to see how it looks with that AIO in there and the LEDs.
Yeah, it's gonna be smoking, dude, in a good way. Okay, so let's put it. We're gonna put our rear fan in because it's got its own little kind of compartment. So we'll throw our rear fan in real quick, and then go from there.
Rear fan.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, it comes with a. Oh, the Phanteks comes with a rear fan. Nice.
Yes, yeah, we got a rear fan right here. There it is. Spin it, boys.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
Are you playing a song right now?
In my head. Oh, well, my head is always a jukebox is always going.
So there's the fan. It's got a whole bunch of stuff here. The building of these fans takes some time though, I will say, because you have to like clip them in the right way, and yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, there's an interesting conversation in the chat going. Is like my laptop has both integrated and discrete graphics with their own refresh rate. If those refresh rates aren't synced up, it causes a lot of nastiness stuttering in the games. I am surprised because it should only be one going off at the time. Especially if you're playing games, it should be just the discrete.
Yeah, it should just be the dedicated.
Yeah, the dedicated discrete grad that it should be on. The integrated should just be off. So yeah, something fishy is going on there. Well, I'm not sure what's going on.
That is kind of interesting, right? It could be, a lot of times too, is that people think that they have, like it could be the variable refresh rate technology in your monitor as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Because a lot of times, like people think that they have variable refresh rate and then they don't.
You know, I think we figured out what I play a lot of songs in my head. I think Jack Dragon figured it out. Like I had to drown out the other voices in my head.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
That's what we've decided. He's like, okay, that's what it is,
That's
guys.
what it is. Yep.
I am insane.
Shh. Don't say that too loud. One of the voices is gonna get angry.
Shut up, Tommy. We're gonna get fired. Okay, just putting the plastic Lego pieces on here, and you got to be careful because if you do them if you don't sit it right, you will like snap these apart. So it's just like they sit a certain way. There we go.
So those Lego pieces are for, yeah, please.
They're literally just to make the fan look more complete.
Oh, they complete me?
Yeah, they complete instead of you though, they complete the fan. So like then you have to look here, and there's like a little place. Everything in this is to make the almost like there's no wires. There's a little up here at the top. You're gonna see me pull it through.
Look at that. Yeah. I
And
see
it comes right up through there.
I see you.
And then you essentially
And they go to your left, I guess.
yeah, it goes to your left, and you won't be able to see the cables.
It's magic. It's like they have
This
thought of
case can
everything.
do magic. They really did think about all of that stuff. I mean, like honestly, this case is so well done. So then when you get this in here, it's like there's no cables.
I'm gonna jump in here really quick and
Wow.
say that I love what cases are doing now. For the most annoying part for me when building was always routing the fans. I would get to that step and just shred it. But
Wait, do you have like a controller hub, or are you gonna put that on the motherboard, one of the fan headers?
So we actually have there actually is the daisy chain via a Phanteks connection, and then the fan itself will be via a normal fan connection. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is so
Gotcha.
nice. Just to kind of do it all in one go and make it clean.
It does. You're not wrong, Omar. It's gotten way better.
Wait, I don't hear Omar. Or was it the chat?
Which one? Oh, you heard Omar, right?
No, I
That
did
wasn't
not.
just a voice in my head, was it? Omar's real, right? You
Maybe
guys
I'm
can hear him,
playing.
right?
Maybe I'm playing the music too loud in my head.
Yeah, I heard Omar. You heard Omar, right, Brian?
I did.
Okay, good. Okay, Omar's real. Okay, good. Just making sure.
You got me doubting if I'm real now.
So Omar's like, I don't even know if I'm real. Like you're like the sixth sense.
I see dead people.
I see dead people.
The ghost of PC's past.
No, I don't know why I don't hear them, but that's okay.
You don't hear Omar?
No?
Definitely
Okay.
need to fix that whenever we get to gameplay, but
Yeah, that's gonna be really hard for Peak.
It's gonna make it impossible in P. Now I'm confused on how I'm hearing you.
Cause you hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
and I hear both of y'all.
Jasmine, are you there?
Yes, I am, and I do hear Omar.
Do you hear Alex?
I do.
Alex,
I
do
hear
you hear
Jasmine.
Jasmine?
So it's
Yes.
a problem, sounds like.
That zing came out swinging, you know, it's just like, whoa, for the stands.
Well, there you go. There, it's all set. Jasmine
All
has
right,
spoken.
thank you guys. It's been great to meet you. So-
Try to get you guys back when I can, you know.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and put these little covers on. So this is what I was talking about. It's like little Lego pieces, Alex. But then look, see, like now there's no screws. So it's like the whole thing looks like it just fits, right? Isn't that
Oh,
cool?
wow. Okay, I get it now. I get it.
You don't get Omar, but you get it.
Yes, I get it. What's going on? I need to figure this out because I know how are we gonna?
What's the matter, buddy? Are you okay?
No, no, it's my problem.
Blondie literally is like worried about an intervention. She's like, somebody please go hug Alex right now.
Oh.
Oh, Alex.
Alex knows. He knows.
It's all some tough love. Thank you, chat, for the hugs. I needed them. I needed the hugs. At least I know someone loves me.
I love
Let's
you
not
too. You
stretch
just
it.
can't hear me, so I don't know if it counts.
What were we gonna say? Brian was gonna throw something
Can
in.
you guys see this like brushed? Is it brushed steel or?
Yeah, brushed aluminum, I think.
Brush film. Yes, we can see it. It's really nice.
So
The
good.
brush.
I'm trying to like make it so you guys can see it easier.
Are you doing? Well, we don't even know what Alex can do right now. We have no clue whatsoever.
What can I do with what? I don't know.
I mean,
I
like
have a lot
if you
of
can
problems.
see, if you can hear.
I can see it. I can see it. I can hear. I can hear you. I can see you.
Okay, here we go. Let's pop this up. Okay, so I just want to let you know, Alex, that I got this thing from Tim, that he was saying you're famous, and he's at some store,
yeah.
and our show is live at that store right now.
Oh wow! Hey friends!
It's like literally, look at this. Like, look,
Wait,
it's
so when-
literally just some store that Tim Parker's at, that our show is just live at. Like on
Oh
the,
wow, that is awesome.
So yeah. Anyway, there you go.
The more you know.
Says your builds are better than Best Buy. I was like, okay. All right, so let's get this all in
And
now.
moving on.
And we're moving on. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're getting all this in. That was chat, not me. I was not saying that. We like all of our we like all of our stores. We like all of our stores equally. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. There's that, and then here's all of our fans.
I mean this PC has more fans than the CDs we have sold from our songs.
Okay, here we go. Okay, there's that. And there is pre-applied thermal paste, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, I was right on that. So we're going to be
Ooh.
using the pre-applied.
Just make sure you remove the plastic casing.
Yes, yes. I will say on that one, it's these ones, like it's impossible to put them on top of the CPU.
Okay, that's good.
But like when you have like just the sticker, yeah, that's one where you're like, yeah, make sure that you actually do your job, Mr. Roby, and remove the. So the other thing you got to be careful is you got to make sure on these, like see how it says signal. So you have to make sure that all the signals are all lined up together because that's how they all connect together. You're going to see this process is actually pretty fascinating for these fans, and they're unified, but they are they go together with a bunch of little plastic pieces. So it's a whole kind of process to get these things put together. But when they're all done, they look like kind of like the NZXT cores or something like that. They're really, really kind of neat when it's all said and done. I want to make sure that is right. So
that way you just have one cable to rule them all, right?
Yep,
Instead
I
of
have
having
one
back in
cable.
the days we have three. These are
Yep.
just connect back to back.
So here's all the pieces. I mean, like, I kid you not, there's a lot of pieces for these fans. Okay. There's all our pieces. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take, the first one is our signal cable. You unplug. There's a lot of stickers too to this thing.
I love the chat and you know they follow our craziness and our silly comments. Like it's like one cable to roll them all, and then it has like, but does it cable bind them? We just
Which is amazing. Thank you for being an amazing community.
Yes, thank you for keeping up with us and our silly shenanigans.
Okay, so there's our cable, our first cable. Now what happens is you got to go like this.
Like this and like that.
Like this and like that and like this and up. Okay? And then you got to grab these right here. And these are the signal ones. And then these, connect these together. It's literally like Lego. You have to find the right piece. There it is. Okay, there's that. And then you put this on the end. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not too crazy. There we go. Okay, and then you flip it over. Then you take the other ones, and this seals the deal.
It's like a roast.
Yep. I don't know, like a roast.
Yeah.
I don't understand that comment.
Being cased from a rose from this guy, the seal. Sorry.
Oh, that seal. Did you get a kiss from a rose on the grave?
Yeah. There must so much a man can tell.
I knew you were gonna start singing. You're like, he can't help himself.
Okay, maybe Jasmine is right.
Maybe. Okay, so there's that. Then I think we've done the peels. Have we done the peels? I don't think we have. Peel. Okay, so we're almost to the point where we can put the fans on the AIO. Magic is happening. Okay, so then this goes on here. So now they're all connected. We grab our screws. Woo-wee. Okay, lots of those.
They're saying that you have to spin all 3 of them for good luck. The question is all 3 of them counterclockwise or clockwise, or they just have to mix and match?
No, I forgot about this. I'm glad I caught this before I screwed them in. I have to put them. I have to do something in between them first.
What? Why do we have to put in between them?
So we have to take this out here, and then this goes in between the fans and the case. So yeah, so this is gonna go like this. That would have been, yeah, so then that goes in like that.
I feel like the Martians from Toy Story.
Oh, the claw.
The claw.
And then this. Oops. Oh, that was a lot of work to just mess that up. That goes like that.
The cable does bind it.
And then this goes on that. Like that. And then just got to get them in, which is always the problem. And there you go. See, and that's how the whole thing goes together. Okay, so then get that started. Okay, so we got one. And then, now, we're cooking with gas. And then.
No one did. What does mine say?
Dude! What does
What's
mine say? Sweet! Okay, the fact that we were just both able to just do that and like have that reference work was actually pretty incredible.
Wow. Yes, we're great. Tomorrow's gonna go great.
We're gonna have to give the therapist therapy afterwards. They're gonna be like,
it's gonna go to
okay.
psychiatrist. I love that. It's like nerds. Yes, yes, we are.
Okay, there we go.
That's just the back seat of my car. I'm looking for the whole car.
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
Oh, that's such a cult classic.
It is. But I love that. And then.
There
is no more and then. Okay, just getting this in. My WoW stick died.
Wait, why? Oh, I guess we're gonna use
the LTT screwdriver.
Yeah. Now I was gonna say like, well, I guess for later on we'll power or we use the not Excalibur. We haven't. Oh,
no, we're missing the WoW stick is dead. I have to get a new WoW stick. It died.
Oh, it died.
Finally.
I thought it was out of battery.
You know, it's just dead. It's just like flat out like I've used it so much. It took 2 years, but finally I have to get to a new WoW stick.
Do you think it was like the
escalator joke where it could only hope to become stairs?
Yeah.
It's like it's still a screwdriver, right?
Yeah, it is. It technically is, yes, but it's like, why would I use it without the power? Okay, here we go. So let's cover this up. There we go. Now for the final piece of the Lego. And then look at how clean it looks when you do this.
I like those Lego blocks.
But it takes a little while to get it all built, right?
Yeah, it does takes a minute. But I mean, if the performance there is like, yeah, it's all good, you know, it's all.
Oh, the performance is there.
Yeah, so it'll be awesome.
Phanteks is like, is the performance there? Is the performance, sir?
The performance is there.
Sir, how
Can
dare
you?
you?
Can you handle the performance?
Can you handle it? I know there's a song for that. Can you handle that or whatever? I forgot. I don't remember what it is, but it's in my head now. It's wrong, but it's in my head. Okay, so now we go like this, and I did not do backwards fans, which is great. So this has got also a little hole that this goes back down through. There we go.
So nice, you know.
And this goes like that. Ooh, see?
Beautiful.
I just drop it in there like it's fine.
It's just a what's it called, a surface wound, a scratch wound.
It's just a flesh wound.
A flesh wound. There we go.
We are looking for the Holy Grail. We already got one. You already got the Holy Grail? Yes. You stupid English pig dog.
That was it. Yeah, that's that rabbit is a dynamite, right?
Yeah.
That's yeah.
No, it's an evil, vicious creature. It's got fangs. Ah!
Yeah. Well, the last time I cleaned my PC, that's a good question. It's been a couple of months. I mean, the last time we really cleaned it was it a year ago that we did the clean of the PC with a vacuum?
Oh yeah.
The special program? Yeah.
Yeah, the special, like, hey, Roby, I need you to go to Alex and
No,
look at this PC.
that was different. Then we actually had the but yes, you did come over and we were looking at the whole setup because for some reason we had Navi and we were having so many audio issues we couldn't figure out what it was, and then we figured out it was just like a busted XLR cable that was not working correctly.
Yep.
And then we were looking at my computer, figuring out some stuff, and then it was like, oh, there's literally a bug in it. There's a spider in there between the
There
CPU.
was. He was not kidding. There was a spider in his PC.
And that's how it had superpowers.
Yeah, it did not have superpowers.
Oh.
I mean, you kept dreaming that it did, but it did not have superpowers.
You keep me grounded,
I too. I'm sorry.
and then you take off in a spaceship.
I leave you for dead.
Yeah. Well, you kill me and then leave me for dead.
Yeah. What was that? Like, I know I remember that in a movie too. Oh yeah, is it gonna take me to the forest, kill me, and leave me for dead?
Yeah.
I don't remember what movie that was.
Yeah. Figment, no, I haven't read the spider story that you put in Discord. I need to look it up.
Oh shoot. Yeah, that sounds good when somebody's like, oh shoot.
Yeah, I was like, what is it going on?
I'm trying to slide this, and I don't know why it's not sliding. Okay, it must be jammed in something or something.
Is it jamming underneath him? Is it jamming?
It's jamming. I be jamming.
We're jamming.
Yeah, that one slides, okay. Why is this in one not sliding? Okay, I'm gonna just do this. And...
Is it?
There you go.
All right, we need the hammer.
We need the hammer. Let's go ahead and just remove the entire thing. I'm thinking on my feet, literally. There it goes. Fixed it.
Wait, yeah,
Nothing a little elbow grease couldn't solve.
No. So wait.
No, don't use the elbow grease, or
No, it's Figment is telling a story that there was a PC, and then inside the PC there was a nest of baby spiders.
what?
Yeah, and
And it
and I
attacked.
guess,
It attacked. her.
well, I guess maybe he was cleaning it with a can of air, and then they just woke up the baby spiders. They just
And then they were just crawling out everywhere. That's not good. Okay, let's put this in. Okay, now our AIO is in. Our cables for our AIO are in. Our dream for our AIO is in. America for our AIO. I'm just making, start saying all the things are. The AIO is in.
Everybody's over there.
AIO.
Oh no. The spiders. Okay, so he was cleaning the PC with an air can, and he went and it was a nest of spiders, and he blew the spiders all over the room.
Whoa.
Well, at least he didn't have to worry about other insects and mosquitoes. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
forever.
that's silver lining, yeah.
Okay, let us grab our.
Wow,
Look at that, huh? Looking good, right?
it looks really nice. I really like it. Okay, so I guess I'm not
Alex,
the
I made
only.
it myself.
Are you proud of me now?
Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Okay, so we got 1 cable, 2 cables, 3 cables, 4. And this actually also has a VRM cooler as well.
Yeah, there was a little talk about like there's a fan on the pump, right?
Yeah, for cooling the VRMs.
Oh, the VRMs and the RAMs.
Yeah.
Mostly the VRMs. That makes sense. Oh yeah, that's why it has that curve right there. Right?
Yeah, right here, so for blowing air and all that sort of stuff. It's not like you and I. We just blow a lot of hot air. This actually, has the
yeah. I mean, on Fridays usually from noon to 4 and now.
Okay, so we're gonna put this onto the side where it, see, like, and the good thing is you have to remove the plastic because it won't work. You know what I mean?
Oh, so they're saying that the exhaust fan needs to be rotated 90 degrees in order to match the orientation of the bottom fans and I/O.
Oh, I see what they're saying. Because they want the lining to be the same direction.
Just perfect.
We can do that.
Yeah,
It doesn't really work with the cabling, but we can do that if it brings them joy. You know? Or I could just do it just to be mean and be like, well, too bad. And then whoever wins it, I like glue it so they can't get it out. I'll just glue it so then it's like, I can't rotate it. Like the one OCD guy who wins, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. One more right here, and then we'll tighten it down.
All right, so we have come to the conclusion that if you have a PC in the basement, they are spider PCs, and if you have PCs in the roof, they're wasp nests PCs.
So what happens if you just have one in your room, where most people do?
Well, I heard also there was like a nest roach infested. No, there were dead roaches in a nest. So.
Okay, there we go. And they want me to rotate the fan 90 degrees. So the visually, what did I do for this one? Oh, it doesn't have a fan. You know what? I'll just take the fan out. That'll make it better. Just won't put the fan in. Bring your own
that'll
fan.
that'll save the problem right there. He's like, all right.
Oh, there's just like no fan.
Why don't we just go option C?
Option
No
C,
fan.
no fan. Seems like the best solution, I think.
Now they're finding kangaroos in people's cases.
What? How do you find it? Like, dude, that's like, if you find a kangaroo in your case, I think you win the lottery. I think you should go enter the lottery right there.
That's a little different. That's a little different. Okay, so we got, and then there's another one that Ray Heather also had, like a stink bug that trying to keep getting to her PC.
Wow, a stink bug. I don't. It's weird because I think. Okay, I'll do it just because people said anything. I don't know if that's gonna look good, guys, and I also don't know if the case supports it.
The rotation.
With rotating the fan. But I will try. Because the way, like the case is built a specific way in terms of where, for room for cabling, but I will try. Ladybug infestations are awful. That's the first time I've ever heard somebody say it.
Me too. I'm like, ladybug infestation. I mean, they are very, I don't know, fickle. They're like all over the place.
Ladybugs?
I think the one that's winning so far, they found a dragon in their PC.
Yeah, it's called MSI, dude. I found one too.
Actually, it's one in my laptop.
There we go. Okay, so we got that.
All right, when the chat starts asking what am I smoking, I think I'm gonna go with Justin and just stay quiet in the corner.
We've achieved maximum.
Yes. Okay. I thought this was a live build show, not an intervention for help.
No, they're all interventions, dude.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're just gonna hook up our cable for our, this is to make all of our stuff work together. So there it goes. Okay, so now we have all of our cabling there. Okay, let me check this thing and see if we can make it.
Oh, live roaches inside of the PC.
Try and rotate it.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's the story in the chat on Discord.
Okay.
I worked as a computer technician in a small local computer store many years ago. A customer brought in their PC. It had live roaches inside.
Whoa.
We closed it up, sealed it up in a plastic bag, and called the customer to come pick it up.
So there was a video, so there was a TikTok video where somebody did that on purpose. Or the other one that they did is they filled it with beans.
Oh, I saw the one, I just saw the meme on beans here. Oh, sorry, Brian, what were you saying?
No, I saw the bean one. You put like just a can of beans or chili or something. Yeah, it's just not running anymore.
Yeah, it's like, it's just, I don't understand why. Okay, it looks like it worked. So we're back. Rotated the way you guys want.
Back in black.
Okay, maybe.
I don't know.
If I can see this through holes here. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
Now, you see, they're like, no, the cable, don't commit to it. We can see the cable.
Well, you guys, those are all the options I have. You got it's.
All right.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna order dinner. That's what I'm gonna tell you because we're gonna be here for a while.
Jiminy.
Jumping Cheerios, Batman. What are we gonna do?
I'm just trying to get the. There it goes.
But actually, Brian, yeah, you can see the brush metal on the case from here is really, really nice. Like you can see the
Guys, you can't rotate it the other way. If it goes down, then the cable will have to go along the side. You don't have room on the sides to rotate it the other way. I don't have any room. Look, there's no room to run the cable on the sides. I'll try. I mean, I've only done 3 screws, but why not, okay?
I don't know, Robbie. I don't know if they're starting to troll us now.
Wireless fan, okay. Well, now we know we're being trolled. Okay, so here. Wait, did I get this one in?
Cut the cable. It's like only one solution. Cut the cable.
Okay. I could do maybe this, but we'll see. I don't think it's gonna work. This is what they want. This is the ideal one because it's trapped against the side, but I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, we'll see. You get the screw holes that line up? Nuclear powered fans. Now you guys are just
nuclear.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna cut the cable and we're gonna flip and reverse the fan, and then we're gonna attach the flux capacitor to it, and then we're gonna use the nuclear reactor to power it. Does that work? Oh, with transmitting it through wireless communication, the power.
I think I got it, maybe. But I tried it because this is what we do on Mod Workshop. Okay.
I mean, we do have the technology.
Okay, I think I got it.
You got this.
The people seem happy now. So now I'm gonna take it apart and just not have the fan in. Just because we know it works.
It works.
It works. Okay, now there's no cable, and now there's nothing but happy dreams.
Happy dreams, happy dreams.
Okay, I think that's what they wanted in the end.
I'm so happy.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that the Phanageddon of 2025 is done.
The
Phanageddon is finished. Okay, now I can't peel this. We're doomed. Okay. No.
Cancel the stream. We can't take this anymore.
We can't take this anymore. Emotionally, I'm a wreck. Okay, so now we just need to get all of the cables routed together. So let's do this way. So there we go. We got that on now. And then we should be, let's go ahead and route all the cables in the back. Okay, so we're gonna use the Brian back here to get this rat's nest of cables together. So this and this are so these are all gonna get cable managed into themselves. Okay. And then there's this one. Okay, there we go. And then we have this one, which I could just run on its own. So maybe let me see if there's I just want to check to see if there is there is no RGB header up at the top. So we want to run them all to the bottom anyway. So there's two down at the bottom. So we are gonna, all the RGB going into one header.
That's what we're talking about, right? Because the design of this motherboard is different. they had they had some design changes and choices in there that we're usually used to, because you'll see that extra power on the top left corner of it. But this one is this one
they decided, you know what? We just want it all here.
All on the right.
On the right. Okay, so I need to find one more place to. Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go. So there's all the RGB daisy chained together. Okay, so now what we do? Oh no, we have one more. And then now we have all the RGB daisy chained together. Oh wait, no.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
There's another one. There's another.
And another one. And another. And then.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do this.
We're back to the and then meme.
And they plug that into that. And then this goes into this.
That looks like a fire hazard.
There we go. It is a fire hazard. Just don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this around and we're gonna plug in all of our fan headers, because those are all in different spots. Okay. So this is our CPU fan header. So we need to put this onto this CPU fan location, which is right there. Okay, so that's up at the top. So I'm gonna route that right there.
There, it's coming through.
There it is. Okay, so there's CPU fan. And the other ones.
So they're asking if I remember to eat or am I starving? Option C. I did actually eat before. I'm hanging in there, but probably in an hour. So we're gonna be talking about food again. So if you guys want to start talking about the pizza cones and if it's a pineapple pizza and all that stuff, just hang on, because we're about to
hang
start
out for
that
a little bit.
conversation.
It'll all pop in.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay, so now we're gonna plug this in. This is our RGB for everything.
Wait, what?
It's RGB.
Oh, yes. No, I was saying, like, I was looking, the chat said, like, the Newegg had the Zotac RTX 5090 for $2,000 and sold out in an hour.
Yeah, because they actually had MSRP 5090s now.
Yeah. Wow. I guess I was ahead of myself when I said no blood on the headers.
By the way, I bought like 10 of those for the show.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I bought all of the 5090s.
Oh, so you were the one.
We're just like, wait, what? Like, how do we cause people to get angry? I bought 20 5090s, guys. I got a great deal.
You're the problem.
You're the issue, Roby. Down with Mod Workshop. Okay, here we go. Little fan headers now. There's one. Another. Actually, we'll move this one over one. There's one. There.
What is that to the right of the fan headers?
USB.
Looks like two LEDs. Those are USBs?
Yeah, those are 5-volt RGB, but then there's also two USB next to it too.
Gotcha. Yep. Thank you, Brian.
How dare you ask questions, sir?
I'm sorry. Hey, so what is that decap there does?
Yeah.
PD cap right there.
Okay, one more. I think we have all of the fans plugged in. Okay, so there's all our fans. And then we have this thing. Oh, we have one more fan. One more fan. It's time to celebrate.
One more fan.
Okay, there's all our fans. Okay, fans are all plugged in. Now it is cable management time.
Woohoo! Woohoo! We are gonna cable management. We are gonna cable management.
I think we need to have somebody professional write that song. That deserves so much better.
Oh, hugs. I need hugs.
If you're gonna write a cable management song, sir, you're gonna write a good one, gosh darn it.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy, how do I make this look nice? I just give up and cram, that's what I do.
The chat is asking, we're gonna do an AliExpress PC build. I don't know. I don't know how long does it take for AliExpress to deliver.
We needed to order it last year.
Exactly.
We needed to order it already, guys.
Yeah, it was like, I think we missed the deadline for that.
Okay.
Okay, so the real question is will the song make it to the #1 slot on the charts? Oof. We went from we need a professional to is it going to make it to the Billboard charts?
Wow, that escalated quickly. Good for us.
Yeah, that one pretty. I mean, yeah. We did. You guys did see that. The singing I might not have down, but maybe the dance moves as per the me dancing with the Roby cat.
Oh, dude, that was next level dancing, like next level. So yes, you got the moves. You got the touch. You got the power.
Power.
Transformer movie.
Which one? No.
The original, the OG.
Oh, the OG, the original.
With
Optimus Prime actually.
Like he dies and
exactly.
Rodimus Prime
takes over. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you see OG right there. Represent.
No, we got this one giant clump. It's like it keeps getting bigger. It's like okay, well
right.
that works.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Starscream and the Energon cubes, was it? Energon.
Brought to you by Little Debbie.
But, yep.
I don't know if you knew that, but Energon cubes are just Little Debbies.
No, I didn't know that. No.
You didn't know that they were Little Debbies?
No, I did not know. I actually watched Transformers in Spanish, therefore what I
so they were called
Energon.
You know how you say Little Debbie in Spanish? Little Debbie.
just like Taxi.
No, man.
Like Taxi and Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Yeah. But you guys say it differently. Like you add pizzazz to it.
We're full of pizzazz.
You are full
We're
of
full
pizzazz.
of attitude.
Coca-Cola.
Better.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, I agree with the poets. I think coffee's better than the Energon cubes.
What?
Yes.
How do you know? Have you ever had an Energon cube? You ever started? Coffee hasn't started an intergalactic war like Energon cubes have, so you don't know. Just saying. I feel like you guys are slamming Energon cubes here. You guys are Energon cube haters.
Hey, remember that started a war, so.
Yeah, it's like blue raspberry flavor, dude. They have blue raspberry flavored coffee? No. Exactly.
Was there a blue raspberry Coke flavor? I mean, I've seen some.
No, but there's
stuff
blue raspberry
with
Energon cube flavors because they're blue raspberries. Now you're just making stuff up, Roby.
I know you are. Where's Roby's food? Somebody gets
this man some food.
sugar. Some sugar.
There's
sugar
something going on. Like this guy's like dreaming about blue raspberries or something.
And they come in cubes.
They come in cubes. Blue raspberry cubes. Get them for me. Where's our craft table?
All right, so the Discord chat has a picture of Kofi plus melatonin. I don't know. I think you're pulling in the wrong direction.
That is just like
you're pulling the wrong direction right there.
Melatonin coffee.
Are you trying to even out? I guess.
You don't really know what to do with that right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that became a little more. There we go. I love those Velcros. 3, 2, 1. I love the Velcro.
Yep, there they are. They're all like, it's in.
I don't know about. I mean, so there's like, what if you brew coffee, put it back into the coffee machine with new grounds, then repeat until you have ultra concentrated coffee. Isn't it like the espresso? That's what it is. I don't know.
I do not know.
I'm not a coffee connoisseur.
Next level coffee inventing over here.
we just have too much time in our hands.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You're like, we're in Roby Cable management time. We just need to give him time to make this thing look good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we can do the GPU and then the PSU, and then we're done.
That's a good joke from Pandora. It's like Kofi plus melatonin. They should rebrand it as Konami. Up, down, down, left, right, left, right, A, B, start.
Okay. GPU time. Almost killed Brian.
Oh yeah, no. Yes. Yeah, there's some. I forgot where. It's like they feed coffee beans. I don't know if we're cats or bats.
Lemurs.
Lemurs.
It's called
thank you.
Kobe Luwak is the name of the coffee. And from all the people, so I've actually treated a number of people to Kobe Luwak coffee, and they say it is the best cup of coffee they've ever had. Okay, so Brian checks out. Got to slide this up, and then that gets to your GPU socket. There we go. There we go. Omar, are you ready to game?
Always, brother, always.
How many Chipotles have you eaten since we've started the show?
Well, let's just say I might have one on the way for after, so we're gonna be at least one.
Dude, I'm excited about Peak.
It's great. It's
I'm not, because I can't hear him.
Oh, we definitely gotta fix that. He might just
They
have
show up as
muted
muted on my screen.
Can you unmute him?
I'm trying. The button doesn't button.
The button doesn't button. There we go. And there we go. Boom. Get a mesh system. It's a postcard, by the way. You can mail and tell people, thinking of you and buying a mesh system. There you go. No, I kid you not. Check this out, Alex. Literally, they give you a Wi-Fi 7 mesh postcard. So you can mail this to your, and be like, you know what you need? Wi-Fi 7.
Roam. Just roam. Roam around. All right, I'm doing some research here.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to hear him.
Yeah.
Omar might have blocked you.
Would have been the first time or the last time.
I would never.
I would. He's like offended. I would never block Alex. And we know Jasmine wouldn't, because she's like, I just need the entertainment.
It's like, kids, this is an example, a great example of what not to do.
Okay, there we go. Okay, peel time. This is very appealing. I will say, peeling when you have, like, actually manicured nails, not so easy. Oh.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, you're not. So this is gonna blow everybody pro in the chat. But Robbie and I were having conversations when we go and attend events. That is like, we need to get manicured before we attend the events.
Your hands are on camera.
Exactly. So that's the last thing like you will expect once you start doing this type of content. Is like, oh, and then you look at your hands. Or even worse. Not even worse,
guys.
or the chat actually keeps you honest, and they say like, Alex.
Look at those. Those are clean, baby.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that those look. Oh, pedicures are just for fun. Still do them, but yeah. Manicures are necessary. Pedicures are just for fun.
Yeah, I remember one time, what was that? I think I was pulling apart a laptop or something, and then the chat was like, yeah, Alex, I think we're gonna give you as a present some gift card for you to go get a nice mani. I was like, okay.
Okay. Is that after you dropped all the CPUs?
Yes, just right after it, on the floor.
Like, if you could just not be here and go get a mani-pedi.
That will be great.
That would be great. And if you could come in this weekend.
On Saturday.
Hey, Peter, what's happening? Okay, let's get this GPU in.
Doing Monday morning mistakes.
Ooh, looks good. That looks good. I like it.
So this is how GPUs used to look, boys and girls.
Yeah. Before they were the size of small buildings.
Car. Yeah.
It does look good in there, though.
I really,
Like the
yeah.
silver with everything else, right? Like it's going to be
And it pops.
It really pops.
I mean, it does. You have the regulators over there being covered, or like you have that IO overall cover, kind of
Yeah.
silverish.
Which then we do this. Look, and then look. So now you can't even see where it was installed. It's like a miracle. Okay.
It's a Christmas miracle in July. Oh, August.
Yeah.
In July already went by.
I like how
Sorry.
your mind was like, it's go. Wait, no, it's not even July.
Yeah, I was like, no, try again, please. Focus. You get one job.
Okay. Guys, just all we have left is PSU. Oh. And Braxel's like, and it even looks better. Ouch, a 5070. That's what the guy says. Free PC. What? How dare you? Only give a 5070.
Shame on you, sir. You should be ashamed of doing that.
We have to finish the build, and so yes, I was going to, but for shipping purposes, we're gonna do horizontal. So yeah. It's just like, what? It's like, come on. It's a yeah. 850 is more than enough. Yes.
Yeah.
850 is more than enough. So we don't wait only but we will put we have another Evolv X, so we'll do it in one of those builds for vertical mount.
Vertical.
Let's get vertical.
Hi, and welcome to Karaoke Thursdays with Robbie and Alex. Hopefully, the psychological damage won't be too harsh on you guys. The psychological scars. Do not send the build from your psychologist.
Okay, so we now know that this is for the PSU. For the PSU. You know what? This is my favorite package though, right here. This one right here. You know what this is?
No, we're true.
It's zip ties. Yay.
Zippity doo dah.
Zippity doo dah. Zippity yay. Okay, there's all our cables and our power cable. Okay, so we don't have any SATA or anything like that. So this is actually kind of a simple install here.
SATA.
Yeah, no SATA. Nobody's SATA because we don't have SATA this time.
Nobody said a thing about that. And that's why NVMe is another reason why NVMe is a nice solution if you can afford it.
There we go. Yep. There we go. Okay, done.
Say.
For some reason, I thought you were singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, that's no. They're asking like your desk mat. That's actually Roby's. That's
yeah,
Roby's
you can
desk
you can
mat.
get them. You can order them off of Newegg if you want them. They're great build mats. This one's lasted for like 4 years. They last forever, and they're nice and thick and quality. Probably one of the I know it sounds like bias, but honestly, probably one of the best build mats I've used. And I've used a lot of them. There we go. We have our CPU. No, that's Molex. Ooh.
A Molex? What? Wait, didn't we have one last week? No.
No, we had SATA. We
Why
had
did we have
SATA.
Why did we have SATA last week? Oh, for the
hub.
with the
NZXT
controller hub.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The hub.
The hub. It just tied the whole thing together.
Yep. The hub. The bears. The hub.
The bearish.
Here we go. Get that in there. So, I don't know. You know, it's funny. I was thinking, Lex.
Yep.
You know who probably the most unlucky people are? New York Giants.
Oh, here it
fans.
comes. Oh, I wish I could hear Omar now.
He didn't even respond. He just left.
Close the door.
Our friend Stu, he loves the Giants. That's his team.
Oh, really?
He used to hate on Russell so hard, like years ago when he was actually playing really
Oh
well.
no! And now you got him.
Now he's got
Man, I don't want to turn this into sports talk, but I was also a big Russell Wilson hater, and it just feels like poetic justice.
What did he say?
that
He
he's a
said
quarterback
he said
now.
that he used to be a big Russell Wilson hater too, and so now he's got Russell Wilson as well.
I had a friend who was
Careful
a big
what you
Steelers
say.
fan. Yeah, I had a
Mole.
friend who was a big Steelers
Yes.
fan.
You guys are hungry too.
He can't hear you. He can't hear you at all.
I
Omar.
know.
Sorry, man. I don't know why.
So what were you saying though, Omar, real quick? And I'll tell you when he's done, Alex.
I was saying I had a friend who was a big Steelers fan, and Russell went to the Steelers, and I was clowning him so bad.
Oh.
He had Russell Wilson, and then this year he gets traded, and it's just like, yeah, I deserve it. I deserve every bit of it.
So Alex, what he said is that he had a friend who was a Steelers fan, and then he would Omar was clowning him because Russell Wilson got traded to the Steelers, and then now all of a sudden now he's got Russell, so now he's like, I deserve it.
You should, man, just be quiet because every time he's like making fun of you, ended up with that player.
Yep.
I can tell the chat is hungry too because they're talking about mole, like Mexican mole.
Dude, which is
And
so
they-
good.
I know. So good.
Guys, we're almost
Especially-
there, okay?
And then you have the hungry hippos.
And then after this, we're gonna talk about overclocking. And then we're gonna do gaming, and then then we're done, okay? But, dude, honestly, this is going very smoothly so far. So it could all go south.
Here's a good question. How hard is to build a PC from someone who has never done it before, like no experience?
I would say there is such a plethora of guides that probably doing if you found like I did one, obviously Paul Hardware does one every year. We have a tendency there are so many step-by-step guides out there that it's not bad. And so we try or even finding a build to follow along on our live streams. We show you how to do most of it. So I would say it used to be harder. It's not that bad anymore. It's kind of the way I'd put it.
Yeah, like you said, there's a lot of guides out there, and even all these shows, Roby has a ton of shows, and we also have a ton of shows in which we just build systems from different price points. So you can you can either get the parts or something that's lookalike and just follow along on how the build goes. And yeah, that'll help. That'll definitely help. Sometimes we, for example, in this build, we didn't cover exactly how do you place the CPU inside the socket, but actually the CPU only goes in one way. It's keyed so that it can only go in one way, but there's also a marker at the bottom corner which tell you which one is pin 1, and it also has the same marker on the socket. So those little things like that. And last week we also talked about how you're supposed to populate the RAM, so that your RAM memory depending on the channels. Most new Yeah, the newer motherboards today, actually most of the motherboards today, they already have in there in the motherboard, actually inside the not in the motherboard, on top of the motherboard, they have wrote down which ones you should populate first. So overall, there's a lot of has gotten a lot better. It's pretty easy, but you can also follow one of the guys or follow one of the builds that we do. Probably help out.
It's really, yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be. Okay, so we got EPS in. Now we're gonna run our 24 pin. There we go. There we go. Okay. And all we have left, guys, and then we'll do some cable management, is just the bottom cable.
The bottom cable.
The 24 pin.
Oh, just that one. It's the only one we're missing.
The only one we're missing.
Nothing important.
Nothing important. Who needs GPU power? We'll just use the APU on the PC. The iGPU. That's fine. I mean, the good thing is it's Battle Mage, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Here we go now.
And that goes right there. Pull that through.
Yeah, that's a good advice from Pandora and Gray. When you're the first time building a PC is don't force anything into a socket. Things are keyed specifically one way to go in. So if it doesn't feel like it's gonna smoothly or with a little bit of pressure go in, then don't. If you have to force it in, then it's not going in the right way or it shouldn't go there.
Do what I do. Push harder.
With a hammer.
With a hammer, yeah. That's the ideal way to do everything. That's what Pandorian was saying.
Yes.
Wait, no, that's not what Pandorian was saying.
That's
Sorry.
what Pandora was saying, yeah.
Do what Pandorian said. Don't do what I said.
Yeah. This question came, we already kind of talked about it a little bit, but if you're just joining us, like why there is a cooler, why is there a fan on the pump of the AIO? So what's the reason is there is actually next to the, if you when Robbie will flip it again on the other side, just after he does some of the cable management, you'll see that around the processor, you have a lot of these other capacitors and other power delivery integrated circuits that are also known as voltage regulators and power MOSFETs and other stuff in there that get really hot because they're delivering the power. So this fan, what it does is actually gets air. I need coffee. Gets air and blows air into them to try to keep them cooler. So long story long, that fan is to keep the power delivery circuits cool down.
And there you go. And knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe.
Real American.
G.I. Joe. Real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It sounds really wrong when I sing it that way.
that didn't age that well, huh?
Yeah. This build always comes with a flux capacitor.
Yeah, I mean, you need it. If not, it's not going to run.
Yeah, dude, flux capacitors are like mandatory in all modern builds nowadays.
I mean,
right?
A good builder always has a flux capacitor.
Your build doesn't have a flux capacitor? Loser!
No one is half the dad joke. 88 miles per hour.
Here we go. See, that looks much cleaner when I did it that way.
Robbie, two things. One, they say that your watch is 7 seconds slow, which is probably just a delay on the transmission.
That's a delay of the stream.
Delay of the stream. And what kind of watch is it?
It's a Ultra, Apple Ultra, the 2nd gen one. Ultra 2, yeah. It's called the Alex Special.
Yeah, Ultra Special. I don't know.
Meow.
Here's a question. Should I use the Extreme Tuning Utility, I guess, or engine? I don't know which one's the engine. We do have the Intel Extreme Tuning Utility, the XTU, that's for overclocking, or the 200S Boost. Well, so the 200S Boost, actually, that's going to be a good segue here in a couple of minutes, because we're going to have Senior Principal Engineer Dan Ragland talking a little bit about it. So the Extreme Tuning Utility is pretty much, you can actually go and play with your, I mean, if you have an unlock processor, so if it ends with a K, that means it's unlock, and you can actually go and tune the settings from frequency, power, power delivery, current, and also how the configuration of the different turbo boost works. So that's if you know how to, like, if you want to curious to see how it plays, how you can make some changes to those settings. It also comes with I still need to go check it out. It's been a minute since I've looked at it, because they keep updating it. But it usually also comes with an auto overclocking feature in there.
Which it does. Yep, that's there.
Yep. So you can actually also do that. You know, that'll be like one click overclocking, and you'll be good.
And then you can go to advanced mode and then tweak it yourself if you want to.
You can go to advanced. One of the things that I used to do is like go and do the auto overclocking, and then I'll take a look at the settings that it's set, and then I'll go and tweak those settings even more, because that will just give you a baseline. Of course, asterisk, if you're going to do overclocking, make sure that you have the right cooling solution for it, and then you're going to be pushing the limits of the processor for what it was designed. So just heads up on that. The 200S Boost, I'll give it 10 minutes actually, so we can have a better explanation. But yeah, 200S Boost is something that we just launched in coordination with all the other motherboard vendors, and also working also with the RAM providers. It's a combination of a motherboard, RAM, and processor, and it's a configuration that you can use also to have a higher performance with your system. But we'll do a deep dive here shortly. Actually, let me go see.
Yeah, like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if Dan's getting in.
And just like that, the build's done.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Look at that! Look, dude, the cable management came out clean.
Actually, I was getting a little worried there, but I never doubted your skills, man. I mean, it looked like a bunch, but you got that nailed down.
Now it looks really good.
Or should I say Velcro down?
Yeah, I got it Velcroed down and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so let's get it sealed up now.
Sealed.
Then you just hide all the work that I just did.
It's beautiful, but now we gotta hide it.
I think it goes on this way, so there we go. I know I did this. Whoa, that flipped way faster than I thought it was going to. I know I did this.
You did it.
I know I did. How did I do it though?
Right. What's going on? Broken, I broke my computer. I have there's too many things going on here at the same time. It's a Christmas miracle, it works.
I'm like trying to like.
No, they say it's gonna make it.
Yeah, the bottom one then. I can not get the top one. What am I just dumb? Like what's?
Maybe it's upside down. Like you have the.
There's only like I thought that too, but like there's no. I don't. That doesn't work. It definitely was this way, and it just put it like it's maybe.
Calling the hammer.
Yeah, I know. It was like what the. Okay, got it.
Got it.
Got it. Okay.
You got it. I'm a dreamer. I'm a fire. You're the fire. Hi friends who have just joined. Welcome to Intel Live Mod Workshop, in which we talk about everything technology, games, dad jokes, build computers, and yeah, actually get some hosts, not hosts, some guests to come over and talk even more about technology, and then we play games. Games.
We're gonna live. Okay, there it goes. We're gonna live forever. We're gonna learn how to fly games.
Oh, statics, no, statics.
There we go. Ugh.
Is there a knob on your side that you can actually like, oh, I'm gonna mute someone for someone?
I can try, because you're like really nervous about this whole. You can't hear Omar.
Well,
I'd be
and
nervous
we'll be
too.
able to hear Dylan, and then, you know, just want to make sure because this is going to be a team effort, and I've already been left behind a couple of times, and I just don't want to be left behind. I don't know if I can take it anymore.
Okay, let me see here. Here, Omar, do me a favor, just rejoin, because you're not muted for anybody.
Okay.
He'll be back. And then hopefully that
And
is
Dylan.
fixed. That is fixed it before. Okay, so let's get this turned on. Ugh.
Whoa.
Coming through okay?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Beautiful.
Yes, I can hear you. Wait. Maybe I should wait. Am I muted?
I can
No.
hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I figured it was just one of those weird rejoin situations.
Good old turn it off and back on.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, exactly. I'm laughing because I was, being when I was in college, I was also tech support, and you get all these, turn it off, and it works. Or sometimes I don't know if I've already told this story before, but one time I was trying to debug this computer while it wasn't working through the phone. And then the person said like, oh yeah, there's no power at home.
And you're like, well, that's a problem.
I was like, oh, okay. You could have told me that at the beginning. We'll spend this last 30 minutes.
Yeah, because I remember this guy talking about a similar thing, a tech call, and he's like, turn on the lights. He's like, I can't. There's no power. And he's like, what? How do you think PCs work, sir?
That's why when you're talking to IT, they're like, there's always like, is it connected to the wall?
Yeah. There might be.
Is there a sticker or yeah?
On the inside, yeah.
On the inside, it's an inside sticker.
Okay. Well, there's a sticker on the inside, but.
Oh, no signal. We lost you, Robbie.
I'm dead. I was dead at the time. Oops.
Did the camera get unplugged?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see if it comes back. Sometimes it does this. Nope.
Oh, is this? It gets too hot. Is this? No, this.
No,
is
it's not too hot. It's just
It's a battery problem.
No, it's a you thing. Yeah, everybody else can see it just fine, Alex.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt and then it said.
Oh, it's still not showing.
It's a you thing. And at the bottom, Jasmine. You know, like quote by Jasmine. It's a you thing, Alex.
It showed up and then it went away again. Huh. Try this again. Hey, okay, there we go.
We're back in black.
There we go. Oh, grab power.
The power. Speaking of power.
Speaking of the power.
The power.
Actually, I didn't need power. I needed mouse and keyboard. There we go.
Mouse, keyboard, and a monitor.
Monitor's
you already,
Monitor's
yeah,
on there.
you already have that. You
I
have
already
it
got
for
that. That's
Switch,
integrated
right?
in.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Oh, that's what.
Nice.
That's a great sound.
Yeah, I was like, is it gonna take off?
It was.
Oh, finger. Oh no. Ow.
Okay, I needed to pull that cable a little. But yeah, that'll work. There you go.
All right, and the chat is happy because the fans are lighting up in the same direction. Woohoo!
They're like,
everybody's
yay!
happy. Yay! Everybody's happy.
Ruby's not an idiot. Yay!
It looks really nice.
Gonna fix one little thing while we're waiting for the post.
So, Ruck, is this your first build? Tell me
It's
how
my first
you
PC
did it.
build. My first PC build ever, guys. Thanks for being here.
They said, like, yeah, it's pretty good for your first one. That sounds a little condescending.
It is posted, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, I'm fixing this, making it tighter. There you go. Now it should.
Straggler cables.
Oh, didn't get them all, huh? Where's those cables? Oh, they're there. There we go.
Were those part of the? Oh, interesting. The danglings, the dang.
There we go.
That looks so nice, so pretty. You know, and also the RAM sticks. It just matches. It just completes it. Hey, there are the codes that I was talking about earlier. Those are the different codes that it's going through. And 00. Well, actually, I don't know. Sometimes it's 00. Sometimes it's something else, depending on your motherboard maker.
It feels like I might have a little bit, but for now I can just glue this. I mean, zip tie this on. But it feels like something is keeping it from closing all the way.
It's closing.
It's closing
get
all
there.
the way.
Closing time.
Love that song. Why is this not? It doesn't even make sense what this thing is doing here. It's like the little. There it is. Okay.
Whoop! There it is.
Something is. What is keeping it from closing is a good question. Yeah, but that's not. That wouldn't. Oh. Oh, jeez. It doesn't feel like anything's like too out for me.
Is it the bottom one that was like all bulky?
Maybe. It's kind of in a good spot though.
Yeah.
And it's like that. Some of them will compress, right? So it's like it's
Yeah.
fine, but. And this is like closing.
Or maybe is that latch that we had an issue like getting in?
Yeah, I
Or is
wonder
it
if I
just-
broke the latch, or like maybe the latch is just because I get it in there and then it's like, okay, well, hold the thing.
Can you imagine? It's like, we did this whole build, and now it's just the latch.
I'm just gonna do this. Hold it. Hold it.
Bring
Hold
the
it.
hammer.
There you go. And then we just do, yeah, just screw it down and then it's good. And we'll have somebody figure out later because we'll make sure it's sealed.
Just put some tape, bubble gum, and you're ready to go.
There you go. There you go. Sealed now. There you go. Perfect.
It is amazing.
And it is posted as well. Oh, maybe it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. Hold on. Turn it on. Okay, there we go. There we go. And now the cable,
Beautiful.
like it, now this cables aren't messed up either. Oh, maybe they are. I think what I need to do is just get a couple, usually what I do here is just put a couple cable ties and then that'll fix that.
And they'll be fine.
And I don't need my hands. Those aren't necessary for my job at all.
No. There are over qualifications there. You don't need those.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. See, that looks much cleaner anyway.
That looks nice.
There we go.
Good job, sir.
Good job, sir. Like, rub my knuckle. Like you said, you gotta have blood. Ow.
Yeah. Well, at this rate, you might lose a finger.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Got it done.
Get it done. That looks nice. Really nice.
Looks
sir.
really good, right?
Yep.
235. Whoa, Falcon Northwest dropping some subs. That's huge.
Ooh.
And it looks, do we have our other gentleman? Oh, it looks like he's there.
Yes, Dan is with us right now.
Okay, hold on one sec. Let me get Dan into the thing here.
In the doohickey majiggy.
He's gonna show up in just a second. And
Dan.
there he is. It's Dan.
Hey,
Dan.
how you doing?
We're
Hey, how's it
doing
going,
well.
Dan?
Good to see you again, Alex.
It's great to see you. Great to see you again, Dan. And I don't know if have you officially met Roby. This is Roby from Robitech. We're good friends and.
Well, I like how I'm saying hi and then I'm blocked by a giant PC. So
Yeah, I can't actually see Roby, but I know you, and we have mutual friends out there who have said wonderful things about you. So I look forward to meeting you in person someday.
someday we will. But I have to say, honestly, Don, I am super stoked to actually have you on the show and to get to talk about what you're going to cover, because it is one of those questions that people ask all the time, and you guys make some incredible cool tools to kind of make it easy for folks. And so I thought it'd be really cool to kind of talk to you guys, talk about some of that stuff and go through it with you, which I think would be super cool. And for folks who don't know who you are though, because Alex has told me, and so I'm just like kicking it off like, oh, let's just get started. But for the folks in the audience who don't know who you are, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your journey at Intel and then what you do now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm a senior principal engineer working on overclocking and performance tuning. here in Intel's PC client. I've worked at Intel for 27 years. It's been an amazing ride. I started when I was 21 years old. Thought I was going to just do a little summer job while I was in college, and been here ever since. It's a lot of learning has happened. It's like going to Intel University. So I've had a great ride, and looking forward to seeing Intel into the future as we do more and more great things, basically listening to what customers want and trying to deliver great experiences.
Yeah, and Dan, I mean, Dan, it's been great because Dan, actually, a lot of the features that you've seen, a lot of things that actually we were talking earlier today about overclocking and even the extreme utility unit, a lot of those things, it comes from Dan and his team. So a lot of hard work, like he said, listening to customers, not only to customers, but also to you guys in the chat and the community. He actually listens to all of you and try to see how to implement and take some feedback and bring it back in, because at the end of the day is you guys who get to use or what we design, and we're happy to provide all those different knobs and features.
And I will say this, Dan, I want you to know that Kelt says, and he's in chat right now, he says you're the smartest man at Intel. So just so you know, so Kelt from Falcon Northwest is saying you're the smartest man at Intel.
Oh, thank you, Kelt. Checks in the mail. Yeah, boy, I think I've known Kelt for almost my entire time at Intel. What a great thing he's done for the industry. Just the example that Falcon has set, and just pushing technology to the max. So awesome.
Yeah, so Kelt's a huge fan of the show. I mean, huge fan of the show. He's always trying to get the hype train going. Is his whole thing. He wants to get the train of hype. But anyway, he's on the show all the time. I think it's awesome that he actually gets to be here while you're on the show. So for folks who don't know now, so what does your lab specifically do? Like when you is it just about the 200S boost, or like what is it, like everything having to do with overclocking? What is it all?
Yeah, so we basically own overclocking start to finish from the architectural standpoint. So we do the architectural definition of what is the overclocking platform of 2029 going to look like. So we start with, what is the base desktop platform, and then what are the modifiers we need to give PC enthusiasts the ability to get the most performance out of it. So we would do that architectural definition. And then we would, get ready for that. So maybe we need to enable something new. Maybe it's XMP 4.0 or whatever the next thing is. So that kind of mid-range work. And then ultimately, when the product powers up, we're there as part of the Power On team to make sure overclocking is integrated early. I guess a little ahead of that, to go back one step, we're working with the CPU architects, power management architects, and so on, to make sure that those overclocking knobs are all up and running and defined properly. But we rely on their great work, doing their thing, and so overclocking kind of goes on top of that. So once it's in our lab, we're powering it on, we're debugging it, we're getting overclocking running, we're supporting our customer support organizations and direct customers, think of the motherboard vendors and the OEMs, to make sure it's everything's working for them. And then ultimately we do workshops and seminars to train them, and then finally we get to work with some of these elite overclockers to see just how far can we push that processor. Can we get to 13,000 mega transfers on DDR5 or whatever the top is. So we're working with that all the way through the end. And then we loop back and go to the next one and take all the learnings we got and all the customer feedback and put that in the 2030 product, for example.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's so it's like a whole process. And for folks who don't know, it's Dan, not Don. Sorry, I read it fast. And so that's my bad. That is, Alex is going to beat me later. I've been so dung up with the stupid handle thing that my mind was stopped over here. So Dan, I apologize. Don't worry. He will, ever since I left him for dead on Helldivers, he's wanted a reason to beat me up. So I apologize for that.
No problem.
Let's kick off with 200S Boost, because 200S Boost was one of those things that actually just really kind of surprised me all up. It's been a few months since it's released. It's now I've gotten to do a video on it, all that stuff. How is 200S Boost doing, and what was it like to have something like that where you could keep warranty and still get some boost and all that sort of stuff at the same time?
Yeah, it was an exciting project. In fact, it kind of really was something we haven't done before, unprecedented in that, we really looked hard at how could we take the headroom that was on the table with Arrow Lake and expose it in a way that customers could have essentially a one-click experience to enable it, and then also have that confidence that your warranty is not void if you do this limited set of overclocking knobs. And what was interesting is we got involved with some reliability folks. These are PhD types that look at silicon physics and look at kind of how far can we push it and still be safe from a reliability standpoint. So we were able to stand behind the up to 8,000 mega transfers on DDR5 and Tier 2 with the 200S boost without affecting warranty. So that was the big one. But at the same time, Arrow Lake had something really new architecturally, which was having the die-to-die link and the fabric, and that affected the flow of traffic from memory up to to feeding the cores essentially with data. And by increasing the die-to-die and fabric frequencies, actually quite substantially, right, over 800 megahertz, we were able to improve gaming experience when coupled with the DDR5 at 8,000. So that was kind of cool. Those are opportunities that come along not that often. And so by packaging all those together while factoring the reliability side, that was great. And then of course we got to work with the motherboard vendors, because the other piece to that is the stability side, and that is having boards that are designed to have the margin required to run at those higher memory speeds. And then ultimately with the ecosystem, working with memory vendors to qualify memory that works on those boards and with those processors within the 200S boost spec. So maybe I should pause there. I spit out a lot, but it was an exciting project, so you can tell why I'm kind of lit up to talk about it.
So a quick question, or a quick maybe explanation for the people who have just joined us or haven't heard about the 200S boost before. Like, what can you give us, like, in a couple of sentences, what is 200S boost?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, good point.
Sorry, I took for granted that. So 200S boost is a program that that allows users to go into their BIOS menu on boards that support it and simply enable it, and that will allow you to increase your memory speed up to 8,000 mega transfers, and it'll also increase the die-to-die and fabric frequencies while staying within certain voltage guard bands, voltage boundaries. And the cool thing is that's all managed by the BIOS, so all the detail I put behind that, the user doesn't have to know. They literally buy a supported board and processor and memory, plug it in, and enable 200S boost in BIOS. And then they'll see a game performance improvement as a result.
No, that's pretty cool. So just to recap, so it's a boost that you get from different, that we have developed, and only it is already enabled in BIOS. And it is pretty much in a partnership between motherboards, of course, us, we build the processors, and we also work with our memory modules, right, with memory partners.
Yeah, that's right. More succinctly put, Alex. Thank you.
No, that's great.
It's like Alex's practice this.
He's gonna be my translator today.
He's like, I've been practicing all night. I did my homework last night. Yeah. No, okay. So, all right. So now that we're talking about, like, on the memory side, on the RAM side, I know that CUDIMs are supported in Arrow Lake, so in the latest Intel Core Ultra 200 series family. How is it playing out in the overclocking world, on the overclocking space? Because these guys are designed for speed, and they have new types of specifications, and also the way they're routed is differently. So how does CUDIM is playing out in this space?
And before we jump there, what is CUDIM? Because the other thing too is that people don't understand what the difference is, right? And so and they can look like regular RAM sticks and stuff like that too, right? So do you want to explain what CUDIM is and what the difference is and all that sort of stuff too?
Yeah, essentially think of a regular DIM. The CUDIM adds a clock buffer. That's it in one sentence. But let's say a little bit more. The clock buffer, we call that a CKD, and that essentially is there to help improve signal integrity in the clocking, and that's necessary or helpful in the higher speeds. Now, I can say a little bit more, because you can deal with signal integrity at the motherboard level, with the module level as well, with these CKDs, but let's say you had a range of motherboards out there, from an entry board all the way up to the extreme boards. Well, let's start at extreme. Everyone knows the extreme boards.
Yep.
That may be 6 or 8 layers, and they're over-designed with incredible signal integrity. But what about those maybe 4-layer boards that don't have that? So CKDs can really help ensure you have the right signal integrity, so good, clean clocks. So that clock buffer will really help with that. In overclocking is interesting because initially folks could get great overclocking speeds with and without the CKD. But going forward, having that CKD is going to be incredibly helpful. So we saw kind of this first generation, and we saw some great XMP modules with CKDs, but also you notice some didn't have the CKDs yet. In the future, we're going to see many XMP modules, if not most of them, have those CKDs to make it even easier to attain high speeds. And I'm talking about like future generations when an XMP module might be as high as 10,000 megatransfers.
Yeah. That. So it's 2 different types of modules, right? Like the modules that we're used to, you have when you're sending the data, you also have to have a clock to know where the data ends and begins and what data is what. So and usually, when you can correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, but usually in those regular modules, you have the clock embedded in the data and it has to be recovered. So it's a little bit more challenging to do that. But now with the CUDs, you have this side channel that just sends the clock on its own, not on top of the data. And then you have to send the data on another channel, and it can actually is a lot easier to decode that data from both sides. So that's why you can actually achieve higher frequencies depending on how well the motherboard's built.
Yeah, your clock as it arrives at the destination is very clean.
Right.
And that's what's important, yes.
So speaking of that, I know that with memory overclocking, you guys have been like, there's been like a ton of world records and all that sort of stuff. And a lot of it, like, you know, at that point in time with Arrow Lake, even previous to that, like DDR5 had been a thing, but now with CU DIMMs and stuff like that, why are those world records, like, can you share more in how they're possible now and how they continue to get higher and higher and higher?
Absolutely. This has been fun. And
Okay.
by the way, if you're someone who's not really into that liquid nitrogen pouring overclocking level,
I am.
I'll tell you why it matters.
Okay.
It matters because oh, good, awesome. Why it matters? Because today's overclocking often becomes tomorrow's POR in spec.
Right.
So these overclockers are, you know, kind of doing this for fun now. Eventually, we have learnings from this that we can drive into a real product that you can, you know, not need to apply LN2 for, maybe even not need XMP for, and hit those high speeds. So what's cool about Arrow Lake is the memory controller and PHY were completely redesigned. And they were designed from day one, back in 2019, 2020, designed to have OC headroom in them. This is something that was really unprecedented for us at Intel to give that much forethought to designing a memory controller and PHY. So credit to that team for really delivering. That's what's made some of these world records possible. So how they do that, besides, you know, the signaling piece of this, which
Right.
is easy to overlook, but it's a major accomplishment. The next one is making sure you've sized your register. So who would have thought to request, you know, 13,000 megatransfers, right? A lot of times that might cap out. I mean, 9,000 seems like enough, right? So they have to size that. Then they size the whole pipeline to be able to accept not only the request, but actually go after those frequencies. So all that was done, and then work with the memory vendors is a whole other topic. But having that fresh design with tons of headroom has been a big part of that, and that also helped us with those incredibly high Gear 2 speeds. But the world records often use Gear 4 today. In fact, almost always we're using Gear 4. And so, anyways, so that great design of the memory controller and PHY made that possible. The second thing I was going to point out is what's holding us back from getting to that next level. So I think the current record is something like 12,875, somewhere in that range. So
That's pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all excited to hit 13,000. And what's interesting is the limit is not the memory controller and PHY today. So as soon as people are able to acquire new DRAM, fast DRAM from you know, whoever it is, Samsung, Hynix, others, they will eventually eke that speed up and we'll hit 13,000. But this is a rare time where we're not gated by the memory controller at all. That memory subsystem is ready to go. So that's why you're noticing the records just go up by 25 mega transfers here and there, and it's working its way up. It's just a matter of finding the DRAM capable. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, dude, this is exciting. I mean, like, again, like, I remember blew my mind when we were talking about 8,000. Imagine, like, it's kind of like, it's crazy when the mega transfers are close to the speeds of like Gen 5 Gen 5 like read write transfer speeds, you know what I mean? So super exciting. And yeah, you have some people in there like, you guys are making me want to go overclocking. That's the point, right? That's why we do stuff like this, right? Is just to do that. And guys, if you haven't seen it or had a chance to go see doing LN2 or even any sub-ambient overclocking, it's super cool. It's super cool, like all of the stuff that goes into making that stuff possible. Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff going on, and definitely try it out. There's a lot of tools, not only from Intel, but also from other vendors, depending on which motherboard you use, that you can do. And I mean, when you start overclock, oh yes, please make sure you have the right cooling for it. I mean, there are so many safety guards built on it when you're overclocking that, I mean, you got to really trying really, really hard to burn a CPU. But still, just be careful on it. Okay, now we talk all these things. So it's pretty interesting. So that's today. Without giving us the secret sauce, what can you tell us then? Or give us the secret sauce. You can give us the secret sauce.
Yeah, or give us the secret sauce. That's fine. We'll sell it for cheap. What's next? What's next in overclocking? What are you guys planning for the next platforms? Can you tell us anything? Like, what are you guys working on?
Yeah, we're working all the way up to 2029 right now. There's some themes I can give you, and you know what? I want to share these because we really do listen to our enthusiast customers. We're here to serve you. So one of the messages we've gotten loud and clear is we want overclocking to be easier. So can you make it kind of like 200S Boost, where we have it packaged under a single option that you can set up, and then backed by the ecosystem that's already been enabled. So you're going to see more of that theme of making it easier for end users, and something that most of the time you click go, it's just going to work. So you don't have that guesswork of overclocking. So you'll see that theme kind of into the future, how we're making overclocking easier. You know, AI is something everyone talks about, so that may crop up in all of this, how you can apply that to overclocking. So making those easier, and then the other thing we know is games respond well to Gear 2, and yet AI and creation type workloads like bandwidth, which would be a Gear 4 memory setting. So having that balance where you can have the best of both worlds, that's another theme that you'll see in the future.
So Dan, one of the requests from the audience was to go between Gear 2 and Gear 4 is just to add that turbo button back on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool idea. We actually have a technology today. I'll tell you, it's called. It's not used as much as it should be. There's two features. One is called real-time memory frequency. So you can actually configure 2 overclocked memory points, toggle between them live in Windows using XTU. I think you might see that behind me here.
Oh yeah.
You can actually. So that was pretty cool because it's the first time ever you could actually change memory speed, overclock memory speeds live in the OS.
Oh, that's
we have a
crazy.
Second feature. Yeah, and we have a second related feature called dynamic memory boost, which will let the workload decide when you toggle between 2 different speeds. So yeah, you can think about applying that to Gear 2 and Gear 4 like I just described, and that would make sense. So yeah, let's tie it to a turbo button too. We can totally work that out.
I think I'm guessing 10-1. Kelt's already got a design on the Talon and the Tiki and the wrap with the turbo button. I think he's already probably got it in there. It's getting machined right now. So if you get it there, I'm sure that they'll be one of the first, right? And I mean, dude, who would add it faster than would be Falcon Northwest? You just got to admit.
Yeah, in fact, you just reminded me. I need to talk to Kelt, because one thing he reminds me of regularly is they want the ability to have both capacity and the high speed. So, having 4 modules versus just 2 modules affects your speeds. Well, we've got something we're cooking that might help him there as well.
Oh, he's happy because he says right now he's warming up the CNC machine.
One last question, Dan, that comes here from the chat is like, when you're overclocking RAM, which are the applications you see the most benefit out of when you're overclocking the RAM on your system?
Yeah, well, you know, one thing we learned on Arrow Lake is games like high speed at Gear 2. And so, you know, normally after a certain range, you've got to switch over to Gear 4. Well, we found there's actually a pretty good amount of headroom. You know, we demonstrated 8,000, but actually 8,400, and on the bleeding edge, maybe even 9,200 mega transfers can be possible while in running Gear 2. And that improved games substantially. And, you know, it depends on the game, and I know we all have our favorite games. Hopefully yours falls into this list, but on average, we looked across, I think, 20-ish games. We could see gains over much more than 5%. I'll say 5 so I don't overshoot it, but it might have been even double digits. But let's say 5%, just by tuning your memory up and keeping it in Gear 2.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I can also see so games, and I can also see maybe so when it comes to content creation where you're doing, because loading a lot of stuff of your raw material into the system, it also holds it in RAM, and you're doing some live preview. So I think, yeah, there's a lot of applications out there that will benefit from overclocking RAM.
Yeah, and you pointed out there's like two categories. There's the latency focus, and then there's the bandwidth focus, like AI and creation on the bandwidth side. That's actually an easier one to cater to, because once you go into Gear 4, the potential speeds and voltages are actually, speeds are higher and the voltages are lower. So Gear 2 is the one that's a little more of like that battleground where it requires a little more tuning, and so that's what we're making easy with 200S boost. But for those of you who like to further tune, you know, going for 8,400 or even a little bit higher is possible.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, there you go. Because somebody was saying, "Oh, I've never seen above 8,000," but I know there are people who've gotten 500. He said, "Oh, Falcon had a question. Hold on. Let me go back to what it was." He says, "Ask Dan." He says, "Ask Dan which is better." Ask Dan which is better. Okay. Which is the better name, 200S boost or Berserker mode?
Oh wow, that brings me back. Berserker mode. That was one of the first interactions with Falcon Northwest and Kelt, where Kelt actually helped us in the early days. I'm going back to 2002, 3, 4, where, you know, overclocking wasn't something that, frankly, we were really talking about much. It was a little bit taboo. And there's a whole story you can go and look up the term processor remarking. You'll find out why it was taboo.
Okay.
But what we learned is we locked overclocking. You couldn't do it really anymore. And you know, our customers like Kelt were saying, "Hey, you need to allow people to tune their system." And so we were kind of testing internally what can we do. And so in some of our experiments, we labeled a feature called Berserker mode exclusively for Falcon Northwest, and that helped prove the point that Kelt was trying to help us, you know, share internally to get people thinking about overclocking again.
That's awesome. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, well, Dan, I want to say thank you so much for being on the show. I want to apologize again for not saying your name correctly. Like I said, I'll get poked and prodded later. And we can't wait to, like, especially as new things come out, to have you back on the show. And then maybe one of the things we talked about is at some point it would be kind of cool to do a little, hey, here's how to overclock RAM, because I feel like some people don't know how to do it. And I understand turning on XMP and stuff like that, but what the knobs are and all that sort of stuff might be fun sometime in the future.
Sounds good, and it was great to finally get to talk to you directly, Rowan. So thanks for all you do for the community.
You're very welcome, and you got to talk to Kelt through me, so like you were doubly blessed right there.
That's right.
Oh, Kelt, we love you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much to Dan and the team for joining us.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks.
Next up, guys, we are going to be doing gaming, and we're going to play Peak. And the thing is that the cool thing is, Alex can hear Omar now.
Yes, it's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle that Alex can hear Omar. Okay, so let's get the game going. Omar, are you starting the process?
Yep.
Dude, can I just say, sorry, before I get there, that is so rad. Like, can I just say how much I love the guests and how much you guys, the community, react to getting to hear stuff like that? His name is Dan. Even Kelt says it's Dan. Everybody's like trying to change his name. Poor Dan likes his name. Stop trying to change his name. But all in all, I love that. That's so cool because I always learn things. Which I think is rad. So, and I want to learn stuff, right? So I hope you guys are learning stuff. I know it did, but now it doesn't. You guys, stop. Okay, here we go. let's get the game going here. I'm gonna go to game.
Get this going.
It's going game. I know nothing about this game, and you do not know either, right?
No, nothing. I mean, I saw. What did I see? I forgot. I think I saw it in a preview on one of our, like we just did with Gamescom a while back. I don't know, a couple of lifetimes ago, and it was pretty interesting. Oh,
one thing I got to do though, because I didn't, is we gotta give this thing a color. Ooh, what is flame?
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's do. I like this. Apply.
I need to move this
and
away.
then we'll do blue. There we go.
Moving the keyboard. 3 keyboards, 3 mouses.
Dude?
Wait, where'd it go? Oh.
What?
It's coming from like the center band and then like going out.
Okay, you.
I was asking for an update? No. What do you mean update? Did it really?
Yeah, mine just made me update, and I could have sworn I made sure it was updated this morning. So I guess they just rolled it out while we were on the show.
They did, because I downloaded mine this morning.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
There we go. We just made it blue. How's that look? So let's go. Let's do a little like close up while I get the game going. But there it is. There's the final build with all the settings done. Look at that, Alex. Dude, that is a pretty PC.
Gorgeous.
And then we'll do our peel, and then we'll play our game. Dude, I know somebody's excited to win that.
I am. Oh, wait.
You can't win it, Alex. I think it would have been better if the fan was rotated the other way. I mean, that's my personal opinion.
Now your OCD is starting to kick in. It's like the cable's up. Cable's up.
And there's a we should have done that, but yeah, even the fan, like all the stuff looks so good.
Oh wait, I need to get this. Wait, are we gonna use the in-game? I guess we have to use the in-game stuff, right?
In-game what?
There's in-game. It's like immersive, like in-game voice where it places them like where they're standing relative next to you. But I don't know if that would get in the way because we'd be hearing each other echoing.
Yeah,
through.
that sounds like an audio nightmare. Unlike
Yeah,
this
that's what I
peel,
was
that
thinking
was
as
really
well.
good. And there we go, guys.
I think let's just keep it onto the stream audio.
Yeah, let's keep it since it's already in there. Okay, let me get the game going here.
I need a new headset. Wait.
Alright,
Wait.
I'm sending out invites. Let's see.
Okay, I'm not in. I'm not in yet. I'm not in. I had to do the peel, Omar. I peeled though.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, let me go to the.
Are you in? Are you now? How about now? No? It's up at
Okay, it's ready. It's loaded. I'm gonna do DX12 vol.
Play game.
Play game. Play game. You're good. Yep.
All right, this is gonna be. Whoa. I got a passport. I have a passport.
Let's go. I see you. Yeah, you can change your appearance if you
Where?
use the passport. If you click,
Oh,
it'll let
click
you
on the
change your appearance.
Ooh. What color I want to be?
Oh, okay.
I'ma be
Yeah, because
purple.
it'll need a build. Yeah, so we'll want to do that then.
Else.
Okay, so you invited me? There's a new island apparently coming.
I don't see you online, Roby.
What? Okay, I am online. Oh, you know what? I'm not online. I'm gonna sign out, and I'm signed into a different person.
No, what's this? No.
That would be why you don't see me,
No.
sir.
That explains a lot.
It does. Apparently, like, Alex isn't allowed to hear you, and I'm not allowed to be in the same game with you, apparently. Who knows?
It's okay. We solve problems here. We'll figure it out.
Exactly.
I'm having way too much fun with this character creator. This is fantastic.
It's pretty funny.
And
Yeah,
then,
the game's really silly. It's a great time.
I don't know about my clothes. Oh, it's a skirt or a. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha.
Okay, so I should be.
Hey, wait. Oh, how'd you get already that hat?
Alex
beat the
is
game.
bad.
You what?
I've played this game quite a bit when it dropped. So I just
Oh, crackling audio. I'll fix that.
Oh,
One
that's,
sec.
that's
Sorry,
how it
it
is.
does this thing every freaking time.
Where are we going? It's a base. Base. Oh, maybe I should do this.
Okay, it should be fixed.
All right, let's see.
Base.
Okay, so you can be able to invite me. We have not done the thing yet. We have not done the giveaway yet. Do you have me now?
I don't see you on my friends list. I don't see
Here,
you
let me
on
join.
my
Let me see if I can join. Let me see if I can join Alex. Because apparently Omar doesn't care about me.
Aw.
Jumpity jump.
I can see Alex playing the game.
Do you want me
Alex,
to,
can you invite me? I can see watch game, invite to watch. I don't see anybody else.
Do you have a invite friends thing in your escape menu, Alex?
in my escape menu?
Yeah, like we'll just. Oh, sorry, in your pause menu. You can invite Roby.
I just said.
Play game.
There we go. See, we solve problems here.
We solve
That's what we do.
problems.
All the problems.
Problem solvers.
Where's Roby? Hey, look.
Oh.
He's blue.
I'm blue. I'm blue. Wow, this is some.
Wait, you can
This
go
thing
up there.
is like. I don't know what kind of.
Look, Mom, I'm rock climbing. I'm rock climbing.
No,
Yeah, you
the-
can mess around with the
Oh,
mechanics. On
What's
here.
Omar?
what is this look for?
Yeah, I'm light blue.
I'm gonna put field
Can you
view
jump? Do you dive? You just E-grab. E-grab.
Controller sensitivity. Turn it down.
Whee!
Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm good.
All right, where to? Where to, Captain?
All right, yeah. If everybody's ready, I think we just go over
Well,
here.
dude, are we ready? No idea, but we don't know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna find out.
Look, Mom, I'm running. I'm running. Oh,
I'm running.
It's an airport. Of course, the passport.
I'm
I'm a little slow.
Okay, here we go, guys. We're on an airplane. Cause I'm leaving on an airplane. I don't know if I'll be back again. And we are playing on the system that we built, by the way, guys.
Ooh, what is this? Backpack.
Oh, big guy.
Guidebook. Oh, you got the guidebook. There's another backpack. Oh, what is that over there? Oh, did we crash?
How not
we
to die.
crashed.
We crashed, and there's a couple of items here to kind of help us out at the start.
Bandages.
Keep
Pick up
moving.
Bandages.
Thanks.
Binoculars. Binoculars.
And since you picked up the backpack, we can actually store items in your backpack. But the downside to that is you're heavier. So if you look at your stamina bar, you're gonna have a little thing weighing you down.
That's
so
what
if you want, I can carry the backpack. If you want to drop it.
Drop it like it's hot. There we go.
I dropped the guidebook.
How do we put the bandages in there?
Oh, do you want me to put the backpack? Do you want me to put the guidebook in there?
Oh wait.
Yeah, you guys might want to read that guidebook right quick because it actually tells you quite a bit. Or I can try to.
Just
read it.
tell us.
I read it.
Yeah, go for it.
Any cliff notes?
It says how not to die. So look around. Sprint is L stick. A is jump. Hold empty-handed grab wall is right trigger. Whoa, you're playing the conch. In-air grab wall is A, and then while grabbing lunge, you can do left stick up. We're gonna die. Left trigger is empty-handed help friend. B is crouch. Stay alert, stay alive. Don't overpack, and then make sure you eat, and then you can ping your location with right stick. And then never abandon a friend in need. You got a friend in need.
So, are you playing? You're playing on controller, right, Roby? Are you
Yeah.
playing on mouse and keyboard, Lex?
I am.
Okay, so if you right-click, you'll see like you'll stretch your hand out.
Yeah.
You can pull your teammates up, and it actually saves you quite a bit of stamina. This first section is pretty easy, but in the later ones where you're really kind of working against your stamina, you're going to be using that quite a bit to like help your teammates up. So yeah, we just gotta go climb that.
You're not bringing Bing Bong?
Yeah, we should definitely grab.
I don't
Bing
have
Bong,
enough
Bing Bong.
space.
I got it. I can grab.
Dude, don't leave Bing Bong.
There's actually an achievement for getting him all the way to the end.
So we're going up there.
Do we need a conch? Is it Lord of the Flies? Do I get to speak if I have the conch?
I don't know. I have a bugle.
I'm pinging. I'm pinging. There's a rock.
And I'm pinging.
There's a
I'm
rock
getting,
and
I'm
pinging
getting
on the rock.
hungry.
Yeah, the stamina bar, like you get hungry really fast.
Oh, I didn't get any
Other
food.
way.
Was there food?
I have some trail mix in my backpack, but we shouldn't need to use it just yet. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Dude,
Yeah.
trail mix sounds so good right now.
I know, I'm so hungry.
See some
Trail
fruit
mix and
in that tree?
Chipotle. Hey, dude. Should we get some oranges?
Yeah, actually, that'll be some food we can eat. Those are
Are
coconuts.
those oranges?
Oh, I'm gonna
I
get
know.
Have to smash them.
Jeez.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I just fell. That hurt.
You
I got
landed
3
in water,
coconuts.
thankfully.
Do you set the coconuts to the water?
You
the coconuts
what
go?
you throw them to smash them?
Yes.
Oh, you took the coconuts?
I'm trying to.
Where are you at? Oh, there you are.
I got coconuts and I'm trying to throw them. Oh!
Yay!
Let's go.
Okay, I got
I
one.
would say hold on to them for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the next
They're gonna
one.
replenish a lot more of your stamina than you probably need right now.
Oh, look
let
at
me
that.
throw this
You
one.
walk backwards and
I'm gonna grab 1, 2.
There's another one.
where are they at? Where are they at? Oh, did you just grab them? Oh.
Oh, here, I'll take this one. Here, take this one. I thought there's another coconut half.
Where?
Right where I'm at.
Where you at? Oh, I get it.
I pinged it. Here. Ping
Gotcha.
it. Did you find it?
I found it. Pick
Okay,
up.
here you go. Here.
Alright,
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
drop it right
Oh.
here. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it
Just
like
a
it's hot. There we go. Okay, we got
Grab the
2.
coconut.
We got coconuts.
Got a coconut.
Coconut.
Got a coconut. Coconut half.
Okay.
We're
Oh, I can see.
walking,
So
we're
as you get
walking,
hungry,
we're
you get less
walking.
stamina.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's part of the challenge.
Are we
What
winning?
is that weight?
Means because you're carrying a coconut, dude.
It just the more items you carry, the heavier you are, and that also makes it harder to climb. There's some boxes over here we can open too, see if we get any good items.
Sure to eat the coconut.
I'm eating a coconut. Don't eat it. I want to eat it, but I'm
But
hungry.
there's a lot of trail mix over here. I would
The
say
wilderness-
eat the coconuts you guys have, and then replenish.
Hey, what happened to the coconut?
Oh,
The
you're about to run
wilderness-
into some spikes.
Oh,
taking
those are
damage.
spikes. Those are spikes.
Okay, some coconut. There's a
Where's my
balloon.
coconut? Where's my
Some
coconut?
bandages. I'm gonna take some bandages.
All right. I think let's just start climbing, see what happens.
Oh, hold on. There's my coconut.
Wait, is there a way to like not hold anything? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Hey, do I need to put
Yeah.
in a bandage because I poke myself?
I think the purple is poison and it'll go away on its
Where did you
own.
go? Oh, are we climbing that? Are we just climbing this part? Like Pink is just
It's
driving.
pretty
He's just climbing.
freeform. Yeah. You can just kind of climb wherever.
Oh, we're
you
not
desire,
going in as a
but
group?
We definitely should. We definitely should.
I mean, he's like, Pink's just taking off. Doesn't care about us.
You guys. I
Mhm.
care.
Oh!
There's some luggage over there.
Oh, help me, help me, help me.
You just
Oh,
fell. Oh.
God.
So
Yeah.
much
So
for
if you look over the edge and you just hold right click, it'll automatically grab us.
Like,
Okay, I'm gonna need some help. Here we go.
I got it.
Oh,
I got
snap.
no stamina.
Where is he? Where is he?
Your stamina bar is tiny. You might want to climb over on the shorter one and we can pull you up.
On the shorter one.
This one on the left.
Why am I Oh, because I got poison.
Because you ran into the poison, but it's going away. Yeah, just climb straight up, and I should be able to pull you before you lose all your stamina. Bang.
Yeah!
We're
Woohoo!
alive!
We made it!
So I'm just gonna ping where I'm going next.
We are...
Climbing.
The wilderness must be explored.
I think we could probably make it up there where I'm pointing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dylan's just going
Wilderness.
for it.
gotta embrace your inner parkour master.
Parkour.
Parkour.
That's what we need to do. Parkour.
Parkour.
Parkour. Go blue.
Parkour. 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 Ooh, I'm gonna run out of stamina.
We're gonna need a hand.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, I fell somehow.
What?
After you grabbed me.
Did you die?
Nope, nope, I'm good.
Ah, thank you.
Survived.
Dang it. I mean,
someone's
that's
reaching out.
Wait, what's the hand? Like the
Left,
hand?
left,
Right
left.
click.
Right click. Okay. Oh, there's a case over there.
Nice. Thanks, Robbie.
Hey, you know what?
Alright.
I'm here to save you.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you save Omar, but not
What?
Alex.
I tried to save you. Ooh, how do we get over there though?
That one looks like we'd probably have to go like up and over.
Yeah,
kind
and
of thing.
down. Yeah, that's okay.
Do we
You literally
need
paid like
more
80.
items. How's everybody doing? Does everybody have like health and bandages? Or
I
health
have
and-
health and bandages.
Okay, let's
Just
just
a
let's
little
keep coming
rumble.
up the right side, yeah.
look.
Yeah,
Right
let's
side.
just- this
Right,
looks
right
good.
over here where Roby's going.
Well, just like
I'm gonna go up here.
I'm glad we're sticking together, right, Dylan?
I'm sticking.
I don't know what to do. Choices.
I'm up on the mountain, dude. Oh
Captain
wait, are
Kirk
you
is in
guys?
the
Wait,
mountain.
where are you guys at? I thought you were
I'm right
following
next
me.
to you. I'm right next to you.
Thank you,
I'm-
Omar. Thank you.
Wow, I thought that was directed at me.
Jump into it, and then I got you. Boom.
Yay!
Oh, the fog is rising.
You're good. You're good.
What's the fog do?
rises.
We're gonna be fine here. We've made it high up enough, but that's like the game. If you're too slow.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
kill
it's
you.
like it's
It's
like
like the-
it's like Fortnite.
Think
Yeah.
of a battle royale. Yeah.
Where's
Exactly.
Dylan? Oh,
I'm here.
It's
I'm
coming.
Here. All right.
Thanks for
Looks like
looking
we
out
have a
for
nice
me.
little trail to run up.
We are the boy explorers.
Cutest game ever. I have to
The
say, I feel like
wilderness.
we're just buddies on an adventure.
We are.
Always.
We are buddies. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Generally speaking, if you can see like, you know how there's a different texture on the rock, you can stand on like the white part. It's gonna look different in the other biome.
I'm
But if you see
standing,
this,
yeah.
generally speaking, right? I say that because sometimes it's like a
Ooh.
tiny little sliver, and obviously you can't stand on it. But generally speaking, if you see this, you can stand.
Shrooms.
Let's go right. over
Right.
here. Alex, behind you. You got some mushrooms. you know what you gotta do,
I like-
right?
Look how
You know
proud
what
he
you gotta
looks.
do, right?
Look how proud he looks by holding the mushrooms. He's like, look at what I
smug.
found.
No, they didn't kill you. That's good.
They didn't kill me? He didn't tell me they could have killed me?
I actually don't remember. It's been a minute since I played, so I was kind of like,
Maybe like 10 minutes, we'll see.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the colors, dude. Wait. Oh, that's
It's
the
gonna be
fog?
looking like the Black Ops 7 trailer in a couple.
Oh,
minutes.
no.
Okay, this
Ooh,
looks high.
Actually, looks kind of
Wow.
challenging.
This
yeah.
looks. This is. I think we chose the worst path.
I wonder if we can make it here and stand.
Is it foggy for you guys, or is
Yes,
it
it's
just
foggy.
me?
Yes,
no,
it's
that's
foggy.
just the shrooms, dude.
It's the shrooms.
Can you
Yeah, I
stand
think
there?
The shrooms.
Nope, not able to stand here.
Okay,
the
you're gonna
right?
fall. You're gonna fall safely.
Yeah. Okay.
Omar is committed. Oh, he made it
Hey,
over
there
there.
we
I
go.
found a ledge. I found a ledge.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go.
Go.
Yeah. See, there we go. You can see a little bit of the I guess different texture. You gonna grab me? You gonna grab me? You gonna grab me? You gonna grab me?
no.
Nope, you're not gonna
No.
grab me. Okay, cool.
No.
I'm actually done.
Oh no!
What do you mean you're done?
I died.
Wait, do we have to die? That was it? No!
You would have res me at the top of the base.
No, my friends.
Oh, Omar!
Wait, so what do we do now? We start again?
Thanks for jumping down with me, Roby. I actually really appreciate that.
I was just following you, buddy. I'm just giving up. I've decided to die.
Yeah, we'll give
Do we
up.
just,
I'm
go?
dead.
We do.
I'm dead.
You guys should
Doobie-dee-da-ba-da.
just continue,
You know
I
what?
would say.
You know
You
the
guys
way
are
that we
close
celebrate death
No,
with a PC
'cause-
giveaway. That's how we do it.
No.
enough.
Let's do it. So let's start a PC giveaway, guys. We'll leave it open for a number of minutes here.
Use your lunge. Oh god. Lunge again. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Wait, where did he go? Wait. Where Dylan? Where did
You
Dylan
die
go?
too?
Did he die?
Where? Oh, I'm dead.
No! No, I can't do it without you
Yeah.
guys! No! Oh, ow!
Wow.
Wow!
Dude, it's like when you fall, it like really hurts.
Oh. Wait.
Climbing game today.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
We all died. We all died today. Okay, so we are going to give away this $2,200 mod workshop Phanteks Evolv Phantek's Evolv build right now. We'll leave it open for 5 minutes. Exclamation! I don't like you. We don't know. Hopefully, with share chat, you can enter on both chats. But if you do not get a confirmation, you may need to move over to exclamation. You may need to move over to Robitech to start. It's got 5 minutes. U.S. only. You have to be 18, and you have to have your whispers open so we can work with Blondie. Can confirm. So exclamation point intel, and here we go again. We'll see what happens in 5 minutes. And then she's got to go. Don't leave when it's done because you got to make sure that you. We got to confirm that we got it. But there it is. Exclamation point intel. Starting the giveaway right now, guys. 5 minutes. Where are we going, Omar?
Y'all want to do another one? I know we're down to the wire here, but I kind of want to see how.
Yeah, let's see. Let's do it one more time. Now that we know what we're doing, let's try it one more time. What do you think? What do you think, Alex? One more?
Yeah, of course.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
This game is
You
fun.
definitely need like one trial run to figure out like how everything works, and then.
Yeah, and just don't follow Dylan. That's the other thing I'm doing.
Hopefully,
Just climbing.
just right click me next time, and.
If you do not get confirmation, guys, move over to twitch.tv/Robitech. If you do not get, so you have 5 minutes. Did you pick up the flare? You have 5 minutes, guys, so people have time.
We got Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
What is this?
Sarah. No time is a good time for goodbye.
Okay.
Alright.
I got Bing Bong.
Let's rush that mountain.
Rush that mountain.
Bing Bong, get out.
The show's over.
I got Bing Bong.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Okay.
I bet we can make it to the
bing
top
bong.
before the show's over. This one's genuinely it's a good like tutorial area.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Bing Bong, Bing Bong. We should probably grab coconuts, you think, though?
I
No?
think we'll find some trail mix. I'm hoping we'll find
got the trail
another
mix?
box somewhere. If not, we can grab some coconuts closer to the base of the mountain.
I think I found an apple, so I'll grab that.
Oh, it's not that right
are you back at the plane still?
No.
No. He's right next to us.
Oh,
I
okay.
just grabbed, I found a crisp raspberry on this over at this bush over here. Grabbed a crisp raspberry.
Until we're all hungry, huh?
Dude, you gotta make sure you got the crisp raspberries, dude.
Crisp raspberries. Crispy, crispy, crispy. Crispy raspberries.
Crispy raspberries. What is that sound?
With the trumpet.
Is that Bing, is that Bing Bong?
Not Dylan.
Is that Bob Dylan?
Let's go.
Oh, found another crispy raspberry.
We're right at
Awesome.
the base of the mountain at this point. I want to
Base. So
Let's
look for
do
the coconut.
Like Kokomo.
I feel like this left side has kind of more favorable. It's got a lot of little rocks.
It looks
you
like it's
can
got a
stand on.
bridge. It's got the bridge to Terabithia.
That's 3 bridges to therapy.
Oh,
First
dude.
aid kit in here. I already have one on me, so if somebody else wants to grab that, that'd be great.
I'll grab.
What? Ooh, what is that? Banana? What is that? Ooh, is that a medical kit?
Yeah.
I have a.
this.
Oh, I guess I should grab the rope.
I got it. I got it.
Man. Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Ooh, watch out for
drop
that, dude.
this, and I'm gonna.
Watch out for the
pick
spikes,
this.
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, don't fall.
I didn't. Okay, here we go. I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up. Woo, baby. Okay, I got one. Omar's
where's
there.
Dylan
Come on, we
at?
can do
Dylan,
it.
where you at?
Come on.
Got
Legs go. Legs go. Use your legs.
I'm poisoned.
What are you doing,
Oh,
Legs?
yeah, I see you off to. Look to your left, Dylan. We're over there.
Okay, beautiful.
There you go.
Where'd he go?
He's playing the trumpet. He's easy to see. He's easy to hear.
All right.
Me before you see me.
I got you. I got you. I got him. You go look for the.
All right. I think this looks favorable over here.
Okay.
Get on this rock. Yeah.
Are these runs randomized every time?
Where did you go?
I'm
Oh,
on
yeah,
your
okay.
right.
I got you, I
On
got
your
you, I
right.
got you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, here we go. And then there's just Lex running around with a rope.
Okay. Made it up.
Man with the rope.
Okay, I'm coming up on the left.
Dang.
Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble.
No, I got you. I got you. I
I'm
got
gonna
you. I
be
got
in
you.
trouble.
I got you.
Lunging.
Lunge.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
we
go.
made it.
Made it.
Let's
Valentine.
go.
Let's go.
Go. All right. Let's continue on, boys. We got this.
Wah. I have a rope.
I got a rope. I got a rope. I got a blue crisp raspberry.
This looks manageable, right? Get on top of this.
Oh, oh.
Jump on over.
Okay, we're doing it, guys.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boom,
Nice.
boom.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Wow,
Thank
Lex.
That was not a well-timed jump.
No, that was not. You made me nervous, sir.
Sorry.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
All right. I think we get on this white pillar.
We call this the Tooth of Doom.
Yeah.
Of Dune or of Doom?
Doom. Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay, climb the
Parkour.
Tooth of Doom.
Wait, where's Dylan?
Up. I don't know where Dylan is. Oh, there he is. Dylan's right there. Okay, we're going
Okay,
up.
this one's
right behind you.
Yep, right where he pointed, and then just kind of once
Snake
you
up.
get past, angle up to your right, and you'll see me right there.
Okay.
Go
This
for
feels
it.
like when I
Going,
used to
Dylan.
rock climb.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
probably
whoa,
don't.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Okay, you're
whoa.
good. You made it up. You made it up.
I'm gonna need a lunge, dude.
Lunge.
Oh, what is going on? Oh,
I got you.
got saved. Oh, no.
I got
Lunge.
you again.
Oh, dude. Almost
Let's
died.
go,
Almost
dude.
died.
Yeah.
Almost
Okay.
died.
Woohoo.
Okay,
Woo.
this let me scout this out first. No pun intended, because I do
Who
not
won?
know what's on the other side.
Do you want a rope?
Crazy.
Oh wait, actually, you can just climb right up here.
Kurosaki
where I'm
won the
at.
PC?
Just climb right up. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Awesome.
Kurosaki won. We'll confirm that he's eligible. Blondie will check. We're gonna wait for the confirmation. Congratulations, Kurosaki. Come on, climb.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Alex,
where'd
Whoa.
Alex go?
I'm good. I just need to rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, we're almost to the bridge. The bridge to Terabithia.
Let's go. You can
All right,
like,
let's go.
climb on up there if you want to get a little head start. Let me see if we can make it up there, because it kind of looks like a far.
Dude, it is. Ooh,
Right?
ooh,
It's a
ooh,
little-
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, lunge.
Wait, it's still
I made
Dylan.
it.
Nice. Okay, you're definitely gonna have to pull us up there, because
Yeah.
that's a stretch and a half.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm here.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do my.
Wait, you
my
got
little
to.
go at it.
Let's do one at a time. So don't everybody go, because I gotta.
Do you need a rope?
All right. I'm about to lunge.
Always.
Good. Nice.
Okay, one more. Next person.
The next.
I
person.
don't think we need that rope. I don't save the rope.
Save the rope.
Yeah, save the rope.
Alex wants to use the rope. Where's the rope?
No, I want to tie out spool. What do I want to use the rope? Okay.
Hey guys.
Nice.
Okay, we got him. Alex is the last one. Come on, Alex.
Take your lunge to
man.
the very end until you have like a pixel of stamina.
There we go.
We're
Whoa.
in.
Go, boys.
We made it.
We
Woo.
did it. Now we don't know where to
built
go.
this mountain.
I think this way should be okay.
We built this mountain.
We
of
built this
trust
mountain
and-
on Mod Workshop.
Whoa. Bow, bow,
This looks promising right here.
bow, bow,
Burm,
bow,
burm. Okay, yeah, we just go up here, right?
Yeah, exactly. You kind of get into that little crease on the right.
Yeah, right there. And then
Dang.
up that.
The Tooth of Doom. Do it.
Tooth of Doom.
It's officially
The name.
point
Ooh, this is
raised.
a thin tooth, dude.
We got it.
Gotta rest.
Didn't floss.
We go over here to the right. It's a little bit more white stuff here.
I was able to get up here. Oh, I mean, whatever works.
Where we
Dang,
going?
nice. We might
Whoa.
actually make it to the top of the mountain.
Dude, we're almost there. 2
Almost
hours to go.
I don't know which way to go. Lunging.
I got
There we
you.
go.
Nice.
Oh,
you.
there he is. You look
Wait,
so.
we need-
You look
where's-
so.
where's-
You look so swole, Alex.
Thank you.
go.
I work out.
I'll work out.
Boom, 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 boom. Are we gonna go this way? Go that way.
Yep.
All right, we're going that way.
Actually, I do think we should go this way to the right. Yeah, there's a lot of little rocks you can jump on over here.
go. Yeah, we're just gonna
We're
follow this up.
jumping, We're climbing,
Whoa.
we're jumping.
We
Whoa.
did it. We're amazing. With lots of spikes up here,
The
though.
wilderness must be explored.
Whoa, whoa.
What are we going for?
Guess we're going this way.
That way should work. That way should work too. Yeah, y'all go left. I'll meet up with you guys up here.
Omar is overconfident in us now.
I believe.
I believe
I believe I can fly.
I
Nice.
believe I can
I
touch the sky.
believe I can climb this mountain. Think
Wait.
about it every night and day.
Nice. We gotta be right at the top at this point, I think.
Okay.
You got it. There we
Okay.
go. Legs at the least.
Wait, oh no, guys.
Lunge,
No,
lunge,
I'm gonna
lunge. We got
make it.
to do with the lunge.
Thank you.
Wow, lots of spikes up here, guys.
Found one.
Spikies. I don't know. Do we
Thinking
go
right
like along
there.
that little ledge? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is our goal? Where are we
To
climbing?
get
To
to,
the
America,
top.
to get to America.
Why,
To the Could you say?
why is Captain Kirk climbing the mountain?
Yeah.
Why is he climbing the mountain?
I
gonna
can
go
grab
ahead-
you guys right
I'm
here.
gonna go
I
ahead
can
and
grab
eat
you guys right
my
here.
raspberry. There we go.
Got
go.
you.
Dude, this mountain is way higher than I thought it would be.
Yeah, and this is just the first biome.
Thank
There's
you.
many.
Look how high we are.
Yeah, I think we more or less cleared this one. So we're about to hit like the base camp, and then it loads the next area for us. But that's
Oh, there's
why,
more
we're
of this
good.
mountain?
Just a tiny bit. I think we're just gonna have like a nice little run up to the top at this point. I doubt we're gonna.
Oh,
go
I
much
see
higher.
that. Yeah,
Yep.
I see.
Yeah,
I see
there
the
you go.
smoke.
That fire. That's the base camp. We did it.
Look at us,
Good job.
guys. We are esport pro mountain climbing expert
Let's go.
people. What is that?
Whoa. Wait, what? What is that? Like
That wall?
cover? Yeah, that wall of
That's
water.
where that's where death
You will
is.
see.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, as soon as we light the campfire.
I got a sports drink here. I'm gonna take the trail mix though.
Wait, how are we gonna? Do we need matches?
Nope. It's just.
Who brought a flare? I got a flare.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay,
We got a morale
marshmallow.
boost.
Eat the marshmallow. Eat the marshmallow.
Boom, there we go. And if any of your friends die before you get here, you go over to this statue and you can res them.
Where's the friends? Where's the
If
friends?
nobody dies, you get like a legendary item from it. So I got Pandora's lunchbox.
Well, I got.
Don't open it.
I got.
Don't
Bing
open
Bong.
it.
Actually, we're gonna call it here, right? Because I kind of
Yeah, we are. Yeah, because that looks. I don't think we'll have time for that. But dude, this game is crazy fun.
It is a lot of fun.
That game is crazy fun. And congratulations to, I think, Kurosaki. Did we get confirmed? Kurosaki, you are the winner? Is Kurosaki the winner? Confirmed. And there it is, guys. Well,
Congratulations.
Alex, what do you think?
I think this was awesome. It was.
Yeah, this stream was crazy fun, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, huge shout out to the team over at Phanteks for hooking us up, for Omar and all of the guys over at Kefeli who are here helping us, run the show. And then next show, there's no one next week, but the week after, we are going to be hanging out with Thermal Mike, or Thermal Rob, as I like to call him. Thermal Take is going to be joining us. We're building a really, really awesome system in the tower. No, not the tower. Don't remember the case name off the top of my head, but it's going to be all Thermal Take. Very, very excited excited about that. So tune in for another PC build and PC giveaway. That should be absolutely awesome. Set your calendars, noon Pacific on that Friday. The date, Jasmine, do you know off the top of your head? Is she still here or did she leave us?
September 5th.
September 5th.
There it is, September 5th. There it is. The day after Hollow Knight comes out. The day after Hollow Knight.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So there you go, September 5th. Anyway, guys, have an absolutely amazing rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye, guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Don't forget about Gamer Days.